do it. I can do it. Put your back into it.
Do what?
Whatever is good.
Yo, we on.
I'm in the sideline.
What it do, people? Welcome to We in the World.
It's good.
It's your host, Say Ralph the Mouth. What's going on, folks? We on. We live.
Y'all.
Say hi, everybody. We got a big panel today, folks. That ass. We big. We 1, 2,
Hey, America.
3,
Hey,
4,
everybody.
5, 6, 7, 8. We 9 deep.
Everybody
We
that's
9 deep.
Everybody
We 9 deep.
Everybody that's woke. Everybody that's alive.
Yo, share the live, man. Subscribe. Let everybody know we on. We tell people I'm on. Today's gonna be lit. I already see it's gonna be lit. We got a lot of different opinions in this show today. So it's let's go. Let's
Conversation.
Drink.
I'm feeling great. I'm Muhammad Ali fighting in his prime. I'm feeling great. I'm Martin Luther King, the dream never died. I'm feeling great. I'm Michael Jordan winning for the 6th time. I'm feeling great. I pray to God we gon' make it to the
Cut that. We back. You on.
I'm feeling great.
What's going on, people? All right, today we're gonna touch on a lot of subjects, man. Ralph the Mouth gonna go in. We got a lot of people here.
This is for me.
So the panel gonna be very you know what I'm saying? Gonna have a lot of different opinions, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some strong opinions here today. What's the first topic y'all want to get on, people? Because people brought their topics here, and Ralph the Mouth gonna carry in as we hear these topics, man. We're gonna talk about it, we're gonna debate, and we're gonna do what they do, folks.
Okay, so we are going to talk about what men and women look for when it's time to find a mate.
Yeah. I think it's only right since we have women here and men here.
Hey, listen, right down my alley. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Right down my alley. Let me get a drink, please, folks. About to go. So what y'all wanna what y'all basically wanna talk about when it comes to that? Like what do y'all feel about that? What's going on?
Let's talk about what men typically look for in a woman when they're, looking for a mate or for someone to match with. What do they normally look for?
What do you normally look for?
Well, if you go by me, I used to mess up. And I went by physicality first, which was a big mistake. It's okay to go with the physicality, but then you gotta add the mentality to it. So if you don't do it in that fashion, you're gonna bump into some shit because you might mess with somebody that your personalities don't match. You know what I'm saying? Just because they look good, I mean everything else is
That's fine.
good with it.
That's easy to say. I just feel like most men don't. Like it's easy to say, oh yeah, don't look for the physicality. Put that on the back burner and look for, mostly what the woman carries, what they have going on. But let's be honest, men do not care about that off the jump. They care about what the woman looks like
And what she could do.
or what she's doing and what she's talking about that night.
All right.
What they're trying to do.
Off that, what should the woman like move like if she knows that? With that information that you got right there, how should you move? Like you got all the information. Men is this, men is that. How would you carry yourself knowing that that's how men move? How are you gonna get your mate?
I mean, firstly, I'm not really even gonna give a man or a guy even like the opportunity or the chance to even take me out without me really strongly knowing that he's, someone serious or someone that I should be pursuing in like a serious manner.
So how would you know if he's serious or not?
You could tell. It's something that you could tell about like their tone, their conversation.
It'd be a good place to be a good actor. How would you know?
You got great actors.
I feel like dates are very important when establishing a relationship.
Speak a little louder so the camera. You got to speak a little louder.
I said that dates are very important when you're establishing a relationship. Like you have
Dates, communication, all that. Yes.
I'm not saying that like dating and being in a relationship is two different.
Yes.
Okay.
For me,
Yes.
if you're dating, you should be able to date more than one person. Until you find that one that you're gonna go ahead
Y'all
and
hear that,
take
people?
that step with, and then you say, all right, I'm gonna settle down with this.
Well, first of all, let's talk about the dating experience in general nowadays. In 2020, it is by far the worst experience I have as a 27-year-old It is awful.
The values are low. The
I
values
want
are
to
low.
be swooned. Everyone has a very low bar, you know,
All they want to do is
perception
take you out
of
to eat real quick.
Yeah.
like,
Take you out to
no
eat so we
one
can take
has
you
a
home.
sense of romance anymore.
But
That
where
whole,
did
like,
where did that come from
experience
though?
And all that.
From the internet.
Where did that
It's
come
the
from
past.
though? Where
Yeah.
like
From the
if these
microwave.
men are getting this from somewhere, like that means there's a female that's these females that are, you know what I mean? So you can't just blame the guy if you have females that's
No,
doing that
I'm
for
not
them.
saying
It's
who's
not
to
really
blame.
the guy.
Yeah.
It's
It's technology.
is the woman that girls are looking for. Instead of building a relationship with the guy and see how he's around his friends, his family, then you know what type of guy he is. Because talking over the phone, I could tell you sweet anything. I could tell you
But it's not even talking over the phone now. You just texting, so
Yeah.
you don't even hear.
You don't even hear that.
And
So I can just take
That's
whatever.
true.
That's true.
Everybody-
Hold on. Let's try to talk
Listen
one
to
at a
me.
time, folks, so we can all everybody can hear what is going on.
With texting a lot of the time. Like me, I don't generally like texting
I like calling.
at all.
Yeah, I'm a caller.
At
I'm not a
all.
texter.
That's a generational
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
a
like
generational thing.
even
Yeah, yeah.
when I want to be on the phone with someone, it's hard to find someone who actually wants to have a one-to-one conversation because people now find it uncomfortable. They don't know what the fuck to talk
They don't even know
about.
what to
They don't know how
say.
to engage with people anymore.
People don't even know how to text. They use emojis. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
it's terrible.
I'm
Internet
kidding
internet
you.
has teared up the
I'm
dating scene, the getting to know somebody scene. The internet has tore that up.
No, it's
As soon
sad.
as-
It's
The internet
sad.
has tore that up.
As soon as
It's very
online
sad.
happened, you was able to communicate with anybody, anywhere that could show you a picture of them, and you don't even know if it's
Be
them.
whoever they
Yeah.
want to be.
They can
You ever
buff
see
up,
those
they
people that
can-
are different online? They got so much
So-
personality
So
online.
basically,
And not the
people
same in person
are
at
just
all.
jumping on relationships just on
Sometimes they
people's
have
profile.
no personality
No person.
online.
Nah,
And then,
so what's
and then,
happening?
and then when you meet them,
They're
they're
like,
lit.
yeah.
You love them. You know what I mean? They have
That's
the most
because
personality.
Texting has replaced the dating part. So now the communication is through texting, where you don't get the emotion or even the tone of a person's voice.
People forget how to
You know,
communicate.
That's
They
true.
lost-
But
they
then
lost
again,
how to
like yo, the
communicate
tone of a person's voice can kill you.
entirely.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that got a nice tone voice, and
But and you gotta look at like the
Remember that back in the days?
back
Not-
in the day,
not-
that
not-
would get you.
Yo,
Like,
not meeting a girl, but talking to her on the phone, and everything was great, personality, boom, then you meet the person,
Yeah.
and you're like, damn.
Damn.
This is,
yeah, like,
you know what I mean?
but that's wrong though.
But
because
that's the
that-
fucked up shit.
because that's the American way.
That's the
The
fucked up
reason
shit.
why Indian marriages last longer than Americans
Oh.
is because in their range, the people get to know each other when they are
going somewhere with this,
so they
folks.
grow together. In America, it's like I am who I am, and you are who you are.
It's a cultural
We're
thing.
gonna work.
When you come to the Americas, you know, these states, it's a whole different law. It's a whole different norm. In different countries, it's different. You know, they don't have the you know, that culture where it's like you go out, you meet people like that. You know what I mean? Like the marriage is sacred. Being with somebody is sacred. It's like
Facts,
a sacred,
facts,
it's like
facts.
a religion. You know what I mean? It's completely different. When you come here, it's so open. You know what I mean? You can meet somebody, go out or whatever, meet this person,
Here
sleep with
we
that
have a
person,
sense
sleep with
of
that person. It's completely
individuality.
different. You know? It's more of a cultural
I
thing.
have a question for you though. If hypothetically you were raised and born in that cultural aspect where you had to have an arranged marriage with someone who you don't even like, would you be
Willing
who
to
you
do that?
are today? Would you be okay with doing that?
I mean, well, you already
Or
said
would
it
you-
for me. I
would
feel
you
like you
like to
already
free
set the tone. You already said somebody that I don't already like. So it sounds like it's already
But you don't know
my
that.
fate is. No,
You
but
were
you
saying-
said
you're
for somebody
saying
that I
it's
don't like.
It's something sacred
Uh-huh.
to begin with because, like he said, you're getting to grow with somebody in a way where, like, you know that it is what it's gonna be. You gotta
Yeah.
make it work. But that should be like in general. But
But that's only one culture. There's
Now,
numerous
there's
different
many
cultures. That's
There's
one culture. That's like there's
numerous
many
cultures
different
like
cultures. No. There's numerous cultures that are like they don't already just jump into bed with somebody. Some cultures they get to know somebody else. You know what I mean?
You gotta be holding weight
And
too.
They're like that. You
Yeah,
know,
you gotta be able to
some
bring something to the
people, they do, like their parents do set them up and it's arranged. Some other cultures, they're just virgins until married. They're able to go out into the field and find out, you know, date other people and find out whoever they want to date. It's not technically arranged. It's just like it's more
They just making a
it's more
suggestion.
sacred. Yeah, it's
Not
more
opening
sacred.
up
It's
their
just not
legs.
more like It's not like how it is here,
It's
where
marriage
it's so
minded from the
it's
jump.
so simple. It's so simple where it's like you just open your legs to any old body,
So that's
you know what
basically
I
the
mean?
problem is that.
And it's like that.
Everything's
It's like they
sexualized.
spend more
That's
time. They can't even say "I love you" to somebody, because if I love you and you love me, let's go get married. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not so simple like that. Like
You
here, it's
shouldn't
like
marry
anything
for love.
goes. Other places, it's
Shouldn't
like,
just be
yo,
love, you
say
marry
what
for
you
love.
mean what
Shouldn't
you
be just
say.
love you married for.
You
Hell no.
understand?
Love
If you
is
say
love.
you love me, if you say you care about me, where's the ring at? And they really, really hold you to that. Here, it's like anything goes. That's the difference.
Anything goes in this country.
Anything goes. So that's what it is. You know, that's the difference.
And the love is getting less and less because people ain't staying together anymore.
Because you know what the concept is, there's so many fish out there. You could just
There
take
is.
Right.
So many
Don't
avenues.
worry.
So
To
you
find
know,
somebody
people
else.
choose.
A lot of relationships break because somebody either cheated on them or, you know what I'm saying?
How many
cheating
people
while-
got
or
cheated
even
on here?
marriages.
Who got cheated on?
You know what I'm saying?
I hear
Everybody.
cheated
Shit,
on.
everybody got cheated.
How many people here
Shit.
cheated?
You.
And how many people here cheated?
Shit,
How
I
many
can't.
people
How many
actually
people have
cheated?
not cheated? Actually, that would probably be
I've
a
never
number.
cheated. on
Never
anybody,
cheated.
Ever.
Ever.
The first time I was ever like a
Cheated?
boyfriend, kind of thing, never cheated. That was the first time I
So-
got cheated on.
So,
And that
so
was
you've
a-
only had one
that
boyfriend
was
in your entire life.
Feeling I would never want to give anybody else. That low, like, and I was a teenager too.
Cheating doesn't mean that you slept with a person. You don't. That doesn't.
I never feel like I have to. Like, I know that if
It's not about
I
what you
wanna
felt
be
like
with
you had to
someone.
do.
I'm gonna be with somebody, I know that if I still need to explore and do what I want to do as a single woman, then I'm gonna do it. But I would never put myself in a position to make someone else feel that way, uncomfortable or insecure. Like I'm gonna go out there and like have a girls' night and then be like, "Ooh, is my girl like that or not?" No, I want someone who actually.
But you gotta understand why it made him cheat. You don't know if his father was never with his mother, or his father was a cheater.
That's
his
true.
brother just that.
Yeah.
So
Not
you don't.
What's
Because
cheating?
But
genetic.
you know
He
it's
probably
not
didn't mean to
right,
hurt you.
right?
He
What's
probably
cheating?
didn't mean.
It's just lack of discipline.
Yeah.
It could be genetic.
But this
It
love
could
was
be
a
genetic.
cheating.
I believe it could be
Some guys are
genetic.
insecure.
Maybe that's the kind of guy you like.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
maybe
not
that's
because
you.
that was the first and last time thing from my knowledge that I've ever experienced.
So maybe the guys just got sneaky. You just like a different kind of guy that was.
That
able to
was the
sneak you.
first
Yes.
relationship as a teenager that
You know what
I
I'm
was in that
Like
made
me
me
personally,
more
like
physically
a
open.
woman that I would look for, that I've looked for in my life, growing up in a single parent household. First of all, I'm looking for a woman that grew up with two parents in the household, because technically a woman, and when I say this, don't get offended. Like a woman understands her place in a relationship when she's grown up in a proper family home. And by proper, I just mean a hardworking father or a father that's active in the household and a mother that's active in the household. Because nowadays, just to be honest, I got sisters that grew up in a single parent household. They're used to doing everything themselves, so they don't really need a man.
They
you know what I'm
lost
saying?
that
So they make the man,
femininity.
so they make the man feel like they don't need the
So
nigga.
you'll
So,
knock
I
that
feel
off.
like-
so
I feel
when, when a woman make me
Yeah.
feel like I don't need you,
Because
then
there's
what the
not
fuck?
no
I don't
men
need
out
you.
here.
I
And
hear
then
what
you
you're
go,
saying.
hold on, let me.
I
hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's
I
lacking
hear
in men,
you.
though. It is
I
lacking in
hear you.
men.
No, wait, let him go. Let him go.
No, no, I wanna go
Right.
now.
I want to hear what he's
So
what
then
he's
you
saying.
end up
Yeah.
with a father who does the same thing, and he tells his son, the person who cares the least in a relationship controls the relationship.
Right.
So when the man,
I would just
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm always gonna care less than you do. So if you
And do you know how
wanna
women
go out,
think?
cool, I'm
Women
alright.
think they want to be
When I go out,
the one
it's
that
gonna
the
be
guy
me.
cares more.
It doesn't mean that I don't care about you.
They do.
It just means that I care a little less than you. So you might be stressing me like,
So you have
where you
control.
at? You ain't hit me up. And it's not that I don't
You
love
feel
you.
power
It's just
in
that
that.
I'm
You feel power in
I'm
that.
busy.
You feel power
Right
in
now,
that.
it's not.
But
You
you
feel
feel
power in
that's
that.
a woman
You
that
feel
knows
power
her
in
place,
that.
No,
not question.
No,
I'm
he
saying-
feels
whoa,
power in
listen.
that.
Oh,
Did you
oh.
not
Somebody who
see,
cares
that's the
about him
problem.
more,
That's the
with a
problem.
woman that cares about
See,
him
y'all didn't
more.
hear what I said. I said when I was growing up, I had a father that told me, this is how you live. And as a boy, that's what you told until you go out and get married and you realize that you got to build with a person. So I said from the beginning, that's how I was raised. That's how you grew up until you become a man.
And that's a lot of problems with a lot of men today.
Right.
They don't
Right.
they're not being raised the right way. And when it comes down to your daughter and your son, you see the partiality. Like you see, you the dad's telling the son, oh, go out there, spread your seed, whatever. But then when it comes to
Raising your seed.
the daughter, and then she goes into a relationship feeling insecure. Oh yeah, if I can't cook or do whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That is
Oh, man,
upbringing,
she's
though.
not gonna do this. So
That is
that's
upbringing.
not new, though.
That's not new though. But think about it. Think about where we came from, right? The boys would be training with the fathers out there doing boy stuff, and the women is in the house training with the mother doing
But
mother
we're
stuff.
not talking about back then. We're talking about today and today's dating. Do you feel that a woman needs to be in a position where she has to know her place? What does that even
no,
mean?
I didn't say know her place. Understand her place in the relationship.
What does that mean to you?
Meaning that
Maybe
when
that-
something needs to be done that a man needs to do, a man needs to do it. And when something needs to be done that a
Give
woman
me an
needs to be
example,
do,
like what?
like
I'm
say,
okay
if-
with saying that. I'm
you're
okay with
being
saying that.
like
Because
say
there
for
are
example,
women roles and men
like-
roles.
Yeah, there are
Like,
men
say-
and women
I'm
roles.
okay
Like,
with that.
like, how hard is that?
I'm okay with that.
How hard is that to
like-
understand,
I
though?
don't mean like
Like, there's
female.
men
Yeah.
roles and there's
Not
women
like-
roles.
Not like you're lower than.
But listen,
It's not saying that you can't do it.
No,
Yeah,
but
I'm not
I
saying-
should do it.
What I should do it. It's my job. It's my job as a man. Like, let me do my job as a man.
I do believe in that.
The
100%.
same
Like,
I do.
for instance,
I'm a workaholic.
a woman could change a tire, right? A woman could change her own tire.
Absolutely.
You know she got a flat. You don't want her to change her tire.
I
I
do.
feel like that's my
So,
job.
yeah,
My
I
job.
got
So off the rip,
I know you can do it.
That's
I know you can do it, but I'm gonna do it for you. It's my job to do
Or
it.
shove it out my car. Or shove it out my car.
And you know what's so bad about it?
Break the leaves. Break the leaves.
Hold on, hold on. Hey, you getting too loud.
Absolutely.
Yo, hold on, hold on.
Absolutely.
Listen, we doing great here, folks, but we gotta talk one at a time so everybody can hear what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because I can get loud and just drown y'all out.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe what we were just talking about. We were just talking about how you say certain roles a guy has, a woman has. Like, for instance, she just agreed with me. Like, for instance, you got a flat tire. Yes, you know how to change your
Yes.
tire. But I feel that's my job to do. You shouldn't have to get yourself dirty.
and the fact that
Exactly.
you bristle
You know what I'm
up and get so upset
Some
about it is
women,
the problem nowadays.
some women are upset.
You know what I'm saying?
when you say
Like, you was
women
ready to
are
defend it.
Well, I
Like-
feel like it's gender neutral with anything.
See?
Like,
The
They-
people
they-
are saying,
they-
"Little,
they
calm
need
down." They
to
can't
get
understand it.
in.
We talk. The people are saying, "We calm down." They can't understand it.
Like going to war, like going to fight, like a battle. The woman should not be going to battle, bro. They want women out there in the front
It's
line.
not like that anymore.
Even at these
I know it's not like that. I want a woman that can go in battle, but I'm leading the way of the battle. That's what I'm leading the way of the
So now
battle.
you worry about so
If we want to bring it up like that, I'm gonna lead the way.
I gotta go to war
And
and
I'm
battle
not
and
mad.
fight and
It disgusts me.
you know what I'm saying?
What?
But she got to
The
still go.
protesters that I see right now with the Black Lives Matter movement and all that, I see women standing up, women have the biggest voice, Black men standing behind these powerful Black women.
Black men have stepped up.
And
Black men have stepped up
not
lately.
saying that-
Lately, they
not
stepped up.
saying
They got the
that
big guns.
Not saying that Black women, don't have a lot to say or whatever, but I feel like it's a Black man's job to be like, yo, I want to protect this Black woman.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely
So
right.
I feel
That is
a
absolutely, you
way.
are absolutely
I
right.
feel a
So-
way that they're
There you go.
allowing and
But
being
if-
like, yeah, you can go. And I'm
Nah.
standing behind you like this.
No, that's
A
not
Black
what you're
woman
taking it
wanna fuck
wrong.
with-
That's not what it is. It's listen, y'all gonna do the talking and shit. We gonna do the real shit. When it's time to do the real shit, that's
gonna
when
get it
we gonna
popping.
come.
When it's
We not
time.
when
Yeah, when it's time to get it
Yeah.
popping, like
Because
now.
it ain't no time, nothing. Because they're still firing at Black women, rubber bullets and all. Okay, slapping them, pushing them,
So are we
throwing
are
them
we
in the dirt,
are we
doing the
equipping up?
most.
Are we
Doing
equipping
the
up to
most.
fight back?
The Black man needs to be like, yo,
The
chill
Black
out,
militia
back
has now
up.
stepped up.
I'm going to
The
shield
Black
you.
militia has now
I'm
stepped
going
up.
to shield you.
Yo, your
I'm
son-
going to
your
cover
child is
you.
home. I
I'm
got
going
it
to
locked
cover
down.
you. I'm going to
You
protect
are
you.
absolutely
As a Black
right.
man, I'm gonna protect you. You are a
That's
I hear that, Black
I
man.
am a king. I'm gonna protect you.
Nah, you right.
Bottom line.
Right,
Bottom
right.
line.
Right.
Okay? Because you don't wait for something to happen. You're there before it happens.
I
Okay?
disagree.
That's the bottom line.
First of all, we're not moving with unity. We not
a
everybody's
big
not
problem.
moving with the same thing.
Nope. we're
Certain
not.
people support Black Lives Matter. They support the theory of Black Lives Mattering. But the movement itself, when you look who funds it, what are you really supporting? So it's kind of a conundrum. What are you really supporting? Are you supporting the oppressed or are you supporting the oppressors? The oppressors.
But you have like
So
what-
let's say just because you brought up the Black Lives Matter movement, and it's a popular thing right now, and you're right, in
Because they're
Black lives have to matter in order for all.
These niggas delusional.
It's the new movement.
Yeah, it's
But
the
what
new
I'm
wave.
saying, but when you dig down and see who
It's not
funds it,
new. It's not new.
It
It's
is
been-
right.
funds it.
It's been, but right now
Who
it's like
funds
the
it?
new
Tell me who
wave.
funds the movement. Tell me who's making money off, because somebody's making money off it.
Where's the
'Cause I
money
don't
going?
see none of that money coming
the
back
bread
to
at?
this black hood over here, or no
Nope.
black hood over there. Tell me
Where
where the
that money
money's
at?
going.
100 million.
BLM
They just gave him
is
100
making
million,
money.
50, 100.
Where's
They
the
giving them
money
mad
going?
bread.
Where's it? Just
Where's
tell
the
me.
money at?
If you could tell me that, then I'm
I
out
don't
there.
have anybody personally that has died, you know what I mean, or
But I'm
whatever.
just
I
saying,
don't know anybody personally.
Like we're talking about that Black Lives movie. Like when people bring that up, what we saying is when you bring it up, who funds it? What's going on? Who's in control? Like people are saying all this Black Lives Matter, but is it really for us? Let's keep it real. That's what we trying to get at. Is it really for us?
Absolutely.
Because the movement, the title is for us, black, whatever. But at the end of the day,
I
if you
feel like-
collecting mad bread
I feel
and we
like
ain't getting,
it's all-
and the
it's
community not getting
speculation.
none out of it,
It's speculation.
yo,
Well,
I
can
told
say
you
it's
today.
Not, you can say it is. You can say it's not. I can say it is. It's speculation. Do you know where it is going?
Nope.
Do you know exactly?
Listen, let me
So
tell you a
you don't
secret.
even know. So
Let me
you
tell you a
don't know-
secret.
You
That's
don't
what
even.
I'm saying.
All right.
Let me
So
tell you
we're
a secret.
speculating,
So we're
and
gonna
it's like a
support.
Has
revolving
Black
door.
Lives Matter?
It's
Okay,
a revolving door. You guys don't even know. Tell me the answers if you know. You don't.
we
So
don't.
we're
know where the money's
speculating.
going.
We
So
don't.
what if
But
it is going to black
if I've
people
been
and black
tricked, if I've been
neighborhoods?
tricked once,
Where?
twice,
Don't.
3
That's what I'm
times,
saying.
There are
Show- if you
philanthropists.
want, show us.
Absolutely, that
if I
it
get
is.
tricked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
So now
times
you
by
want
the
us to
same
go
person,
put our
I'm not
lives
gonna
on
let them trick.
you want us to go stand in
Like how many
front
times you want me
and
to
get
let the same
arrested?
person
Because
trick you?
listen, they're not killing y'all like they killing us. When we go out there, they're not shooting us with rubber bullets. Let's be
They're
honest.
shooting us with rubber
They putting their knees on our neck for 8.5 minutes. That's what they doing.
And
to
you're
us.
not doing
Do you
black
want?
women like that?
No. Tell me one black woman that you see get brutalized
No,
and murdered. You see her on camera?
Are you stupid?
You see her on
Because
camera?
they don't publicize it. They
You
only
see-
do
calm
with
down,
black
calm
men.
down.
You
They only do with black men, and that's the issue. It can be
No.
about black men, and it can
Calm
be about
down.
why we have to be
What I'm
divided.
saying, listen,
We're black.
I'm
It
not
can be about
arguing
black
about
men
black
and black women. No, I didn't.
Show is hot, baby. I see what's going on. The show is hot.
You just
You
divided
said why
us.
y'all
I'm
on the phone?
upset.
I'm not on the
Now I'm upset.
I'm not.
You divided us.
That's
I'm
because
upset.
you
That's
can't
your
do it.
interpretation.
No, what he's saying,
No,
not
it's
the
not.
division. What he's
You
saying
can't
is that
No,
we
he
take,
said, no,
we
Zim.
take, what he's saying,
Zim.
black men take more of the brunt. That's all he's saying.
Zim.
Black women,
No,
black women do
listen,
get,
Zim.
black women do
Breonna
get killed by the
Taylor.
cop.
They're
Listen,
not even
I
looking-
know.
they're not even
Not-
looking
I
for
know
murderers.
that.
Is the
I know
way
that.
They're not
they
even
do
looking for
it.
murderers. That's
Listen,
what
The
I
way
know
that
that.
they do
I'm not
it, they
going
don't
against
care.
that.
Black
The
women
black
are
man
the
is the most
last.
hunted.
You guys
Zim,
gotta talk one at a
Zim,
time.
Zim,
Listen, you guys gotta
Zim.
talk one at a
If,
time.
okay, if there's a college scholarship on the line, I'm giving an example. This has nothing to do with anything. If there's a college scholarship on the line,
Okay.
and there's a white man going up for it, there's a black man going up for it, there's a white woman going up for it, and there's a black woman going up for it. Do you know who's at the bottom of the totem pole? Is it the black man or is it the black woman? Get the fuck out of here. You ain't talking to me.
All he's saying
Stop
is this,
talking
you're
to
not
me.
gonna say
No.
You
Hold
understand
on.
that?
Let me finish
But
my
the-
thought.
Alright,
I'm just giving an example.
Alright,
No,
listen,
listen,
listen.
listen.
Because I want to hear y'all. I do.
Listen,
But let me finish
Let me
my
say one thing
thought.
out of you've been talking for a while. Let me tell you one thing. A black woman is more grounded and more stronger than a black man.
I hate that word. Say the word strong. That's not a compliment. That's an insult.
Listen,
No, how is that an
listen.
insult?
We'll get back to that.
Listen.
We'll circle back
As soon
around
as the
to that.
black man walks out his crib, he walks out his household, he sees a cop, he's in fear. A black woman can see a cop and she leaves her household, she's not worried because she's like,
How can you tell me that? I'm a black woman. How are you telling me that as a
Listen.
black man?
you may feel that way, but do you feel that way? Do you feel that way? Do you feel that way? Do
But
you
you're
feel
a
that
black
way?
man. How you telling me that?
Black
as a
Okay, do
black
you feel it
man?
as,
Do
what
you
he's saying, do you
that
feel it as
way?
much as us?
I don't like black. I don't like
Listen,
cops. I am
nobody's
for it. I
saying
am
black
for
women
it.
don't go through what he's trying to get to you. Do you think you feel it as much as us?
I do.
As much as the black men? You think
That's
more
what
black
I'm saying.
women died than black
We're
men?
not excused. We're
And
not
there's more
exempt.
black women?
We're
I'm
not
trying to
saying
make
There's
my
more,
point. I'm
listen,
not exempt.
there's
not
more
saying
black women,
that.
right? There's more women than men, yes or no? Right? There's more women than men, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think cops kill more black men or black women? Yes or no? Who do you think they kill more? You think it's the, oh, forget it. I'm done. We're done here.
We're
No,
not
we're
saying
done here.
that.
We're done here. Y'all don't want to go with facts. Y'all don't want to go with facts.
We're
If you
not
wanna-
saying it doesn't happen
If you
to
don't want to go
women,
with facts, we're not
but the
going to talk
black
about it.
man is the target.
The black man is the target.
So if a black man's a target, of course, it's going
That's
to
all we
influence the
getting
black
at.
woman.
Nobody said the black
Because
woman's
that's
not getting
her
targeted.
love.
We're the target.
He
We're the real
understands
target.
that.
We're the ones that's going to fight. We're the ones. When it's time for war, when it's time for war, we'll be the ones that's warring. We'll be the one that's warring. We're not gonna say you're not gonna war. Nobody says you're not gonna war. What are we gonna be the front line? We'll be the front line.
We're talking about just it's not just rubber bullets, because I can show you a name of black women who have also been dead. I'm lucky to be alive.
Now you
lucky
still
to be
stuck.
alive.
Listen,
Yes,
I'm not
we're not
saying
against
that. It doesn't
that.
happen to black women.
That's not what we're saying here.
I'm just saying they don't. And I'm
We just
saying
feel like we're more the
might
target.
go out and say, you know what? This black woman, let me pull over. No, when
Y'all
they see
gotta
a
be
black
careful,
man,
too.
it's inferiority
Do
complex.
you know that I am fearful for my black men?
A
too?
black
It's not
woman
like
has
me.
to be
That's
careful
not
too.
what I'm
That's why
saying.
I tell my
about.
daughter to get a gun.
That's what I'm trying to
I
tell
tell
you.
my daughter to get a gun. So you can't tell me I don't see that the black woman is in fear.
Listen,
I
I'm
have
not saying
black
that.
uncles,
But
cousins.
that's what I'm saying.
So
You're not
trust
hearing
me,
me.
I'm fearful for my black men. Okay, so you don't have to defend
We
yourself
can't even
against
negotiate
me.
with our own women.
I'm
You
a
see what I'm
black.
saying? I'm telling
You don't
that
have to
that's not
negotiate
what I'm
against
saying.
me. I'm telling you that you don't. I'm on the same page with you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you want to put your fist up against me,
That's
and
not
I'm
what
telling
I'm
you that's not
saying.
the case.
That's not what
I'm telling
You
you
happened.
I'm
asked
on
the
your side.
question. You said, why are the women
I'm done.
on the front
I'm not
line
talking.
and why are
I'm
the
not talking
men
no more.
in the back?
Yeah, you said we wasn't. You
That
said the
was your
men wasn't in the
question.
front line.
Because when the men are on the front line, it's not going to be rubber bullets anymore. It's going to
Exactly.
be real bullets. They're going to
That's
fucking
that's
start
all he's
killing
trying to
us.
get at. They're gonna shoot.
And when we
Well,
come
the
out
real
there,
threat.
we better come out there
You see how the black militia
they're
came
doing
out?
in Georgia.
The black militia
We better
came out,
come
right?
armed
Right?
and
You see
But you
that?
guys are
or whatever.
okay.
Listen.
But
No,
even
No,
if-
we don't want
Let me
to
talk
do.
real quick.
we
Let me talk
wanna
real
get-
Even
quick.
if that's the case,
Let me help
even
you
if
out.
that's
Let me help
the
you out.
case.
Let me help you out real
No,
quick.
let me say something.
You
'Cause
said a
even
lot.
if
Let me
that's
say
the case,
something.
I
Listen,
haven't
the
been
black
speaking in
militia.
the
Listen,
past.
the black militia came out, right? The black militia came out, right? What had happened since they came out? Nothing. All that noise they making, the rubber bullets and all that, it's
Didn't
done.
happen.
Where's it at? They don't want to do it no more.
Scared.
They walked on KKK, on the KKK land. What happened? Where all the rubber bullets at? Where they at? You know why?
It's a
Because
habit
black
change.
men have guns now. I'm not
It's a
saying,
habit
and black
change.
women. And you know who else was in the?
Habit.
You know who
Talking
else was in
about
that? You
a
know who else in
natural
there? Black
reaction.
women was in there. Black women had guns too. Strapped up.
Strapped up.
Strapped up. Black men and black women.
Out there.
Militia. They came out there, no more rubber bullets. Now everybody's starting to show a little respect. They walked down the street, no police moved up to them, nobody said nothing to them.
Even
This
the
is how
police
it's done.
pissed in the way.
We understand that the black woman has go through
I'm
it.
talking
She's
about
been raped,
natural
she's been
reaction.
raped, she's been all that. And it's all in
Right.
our history of what's
It
been
should
happening
be a
to her.
reaction that a man wants to protect that woman.
Of
Yeah,
course,
but
you're
now
absolutely
he has to
right.
protect himself.
You're
It's a
absolutely
And
right.
What happened?
He has
Nowadays,
to protect
of
himself.
protesting
First,
And the
because he's
woman
a
has to
target.
protect her.
exactly what you're saying.
protect
The
her.
first thing you're
No,
saying,
he's gonna
you could
protect
get
himself, but
fucking
he's a
shot if you
target
say
once he walks out
anything.
the house.
And
Like,
who's protecting the woman?
For us trying to take
Us,
down
our black
the
Well,
men.
it's time for us to
Oh.
protect. You're right. The black man should
We
protect the
always-
black
we
woman. That's
always
the
get the
fact.
last, the scraps. The
Nah, that's
scraps.
not-
I'm a
that-
black woman.
that's
okay?
not
I live this
true.
day,
And
every
there's a
day.
lot of black women
So
that
do
just
the
run to the
black
government
men.
for public assistance.
What
They
the
just
problem-
rather
let me
go
see.
get assistance than have their
What we saw, you said you see
husband
black
or
women
kid's father in the
marching
house.
with the black
So
militia.
I mean, we're divided as a household.
So
Period.
let's say something does go wrong, right? Because we haven't seen this often. This is just 1 or 2 times. Let's say something does go wrong. Now that woman gets clipped. What's up with the kids at home now? That's the problem.
Exactly.
There's always
What
going
if
to be
something
a
was to happen
bad
to us?
factor. The woman has to be, not saying at home, but for those situations, when things turn violent, like these protesters that's not peaceful, like don't tell me the woman's going to be out there speaking her mind, saying what she got to say and ridiculing the system for what it's doing. Yes, that's how she's going to speak her
That's how she
words.
is.
Literally.
She's educated. She's going to speak. But when the violence comes, she shouldn't be out there because that's going to be another broken home. Your child's going to come home and with no mother and no father.
What you about to say?
And that's
real.
It's real.
just-
That's real.
you put her on the line.
So I'm sitting
You
here with my
allowed
girl.
her on the line.
So I'm sitting here with
It
my
should be
girl.
a natural instinct to defend that black
I
woman.
want my girl to
she
go
on
home.
the
And that's
line?
my
I wanna
and that's
go
my
home.
point.
You
It
go
should
home,
be
go
a
watch the kids.
natural,
Yo,
a
pray for me, I
natural
come back home
instinct
sick.
to want to shield that black woman.
That's what I'm saying.
That black woman is always the first to stand up for a black man.
Women-
Where
men
are
gonna
the
go
black
to
men
war.
to stand up for these black women?
They're hearing you right now.
You're talking. They
You're
hearing
talking.
you.
They're
Hey,
hearing
you
you
keep
right
talking.
now.
Shoot. Call them out. You're right. Hey,
We're on the same
you are
page.
absolutely right.
We
Because
on
there's
the
times I
same
seen,
page.
yo,
Sam.
my boy, he showed me a video today of a Asian dude hitting on a black woman, and there's a black dude standing there. Me and him was disgusted. If I was there, I would have smacked fire out of him. I would have got on his ass. What are you doing? You can't touch
They're
her.
not going to do it around a strong black man. They're
Exactly.
Not gonna do that. That's not
See,
gonna
they can't do that
happen
around
a man
me.
that's gonna
You think I'm gonna
protect
let some white dude smack up a black woman in front of me? You know what I'm saying? Especially if it depends on the situation. It depends on the
It comes
situation.
back to
But
the
after that, I'm
upbringing
not
we
going
grew
out
up
like that. You
in.
bugging.
Relationship.
My track record speaks for
You
myself. You can
just
ask
smacked her
females.
up.
I'll fight for
You
females.
just
I'll
smacked
fight
her
for my
up.
black
She
females.
was bleeding.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, again,
I'm gonna fight for mine.
we said this again. That comes to
Upbringing.
upbringing and relationship.
Exactly.
Because if you used to seeing your mother beating up your father, you see him in the street, it's normal for you.
Mm.
No matter what race it is,
Facts.
it's the norm for you.
That's true.
You see so many people walk away. From
Yo, as a black
Walking
race,
away
we
and
fucked
shit.
up.
We
We
fucked up on the
abused.
low.
We
That's
don't
true.
know what corner
Yeah.
what to pick. We are way to go.
But
We
at what
fucked
point
up.
does it stop becoming our
Facts.
Right now,
That's a great
as
question.
we talking
We
right
talking.
now,
You gotta talk.
as we
This
talking
is it.
right
This is what you
now,
gotta do.
We touching other people that's
Our
living that
parents can't
situation
do
we're
it all.
talking about.
Yeah, we
We're
gotta
supposed to
talk
pick
about it.
up and
Yo,
love
we,
them
as a group right
We're
here,
supposed to
we
pick
strong
up.
black people in this group.
We gotta
Right?
talk.
Strong black, like we're strong right here. Other people need this. They don't have this type of conversation they're having at home. They don't have it. Their parents is working. They don't have time, or they're on drugs, or
They
they
don't care.
cannot connect
It's for
with the
you to
child.
pick up the baton and keep it moving and run faster. than
Always.
they're
You know I
running.
fight for you, girl.
It's time for
Always.
you to move.
You know I fight
Put
for
in a
you.
good spot. Move. Don't be a slacker. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Just like
same.
Bond. Just like Bond.
Saying they told me to go get in the Texas.
So
Black woman
you
told me to
see what
fight
we're
for you.
doing
I
now?
fight for
If
you, black
more
woman.
of us
And you black women
sit
know I
back
will.
and have conversation and record how we feel, people have understanding. Like, yo, cheating fucks up a girl's heart, fucks her up long term. People will have understanding, like, damn. Because since everybody's watching all these videos, these fan only pages, bitches shaking their asses and that, therefore they get lost in the reality of life.
Facts.
And I also feel like right now people are afraid to be vulnerable,
What do you mean by that?
to like show feeling, to like
Okay.
love, to like, you know, everyone has like this
Ooh,
guard
especially
up.
men.
They have this guard up, like, oh no, I don't need them, but you're hurt.
Oh,
How are you gonna get over the pain if you can't even admit that you're hurt?
they're never gonna be able to get over the pain. They're never gonna be able to.
Gotta express this.
You have to let it go. You have
Gotta
to
let it
admit it.
go.
You
You have to feel
face
it.
Yeah.
You have to
all
feel
that.
I feel like men absolutely are black men have been taught to not really care about feelings. You don't, you know, you can't
Yeah,
cry.
they're taught to be
You're a
tough. We're taught to be
boy.
tough. You know,
You're a
don't
boy,
cry.
you're a man. Boys
Of course.
don't
Teach you
cry.
that as a kid, don't cry.
It's a weakness.
Boys
We look
don't
at it as
cry.
a weakness.
They
Boys
teach you
don't
that.
cry. Of course, we taught
That's
that.
what
But
upbringing, they teach you that as a child.
you know,
Cycles have to be broken, and the
You're
mothers
right.
have to break the cycles. This is why we need the black woman at home to make these men more like men.
then the father
Mhm.
installs the
That's why
firmness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the women
you
too.
see a
Yeah.
strong, like you see strong
We're not
relationships.
like
Yeah.
one.
They
But
should.
the black man
It
is
should
a
never
force.
be on one. It should be
The
both
black man is very
parents.
important because he's
It
a
should
leader
always
in
be
his
two
household.
parents.
It is, but it's always the woman
Because
that's
the thing about it,
But we
think
have to
about it, right?
stop the cycle.
If a black man's in the
Cycle can be
household,
stopped.
you see your father, he's a provider, he's loving, he pays bills. You want the same relationship that your father's giving to your mother for yourself.
But if you don't see that,
Then you
Exactly.
shouldn't be in that relationship.
you won't know
You
how.
deserve more.
Well, what about the place when the father's doing all of that and the mother still ain't happy? So now your daughter
Break that
sees the same
relationship.
thing.
Break that relationship because what? She's not worth of having you. People have to let shit go.
Yeah.
This shit doesn't work for me. You're not my
Attachment.
style.
We
Let
talk
me
about
go. Break away.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make shit work. It's not working.
It boils down to you gotta watch who you have babies with. Like everybody.
Hell
Exactly.
But sometimes-
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
That's big right there. That's big
Exactly.
right
You
there.
should already been know who you're.
nobody unless you want to have a baby with them. Period.
You should already know who you're already
Exactly.
dealing
Because
with.
sex is for procreation. Sex is for
Yeah.
You
procreation.
should
It's
already
not,
know who you're dealing with.
you know.
I can't even deal with somebody who I know is irresponsible, is unreliable. You know, I can't depend on because that translates into somebody that I can't even.
That's what makes you upset.
Listen, I don't even know if you're gonna be there. God forbid we have kids together. I don't even know if you're gonna be there for the, you know, doctor's appointments or whatever it is.
But
You
what
know,
kind
that
of man are you
translates to
choosing?
that. That's what I'm saying.
It
That's my
boils down.
opinion.
Like if you
That's
getting a
what-
nigga
that's what
that's
I'm
coming
saying.
out of,
That's my point.
you know what I'm saying, out of
That's
having
exactly my
5
point.
girls, you can't expect a nigga that like. See, the problem is a lot of women
Right, that's
think
my
that
point.
I'm that woman that's
That's my
going to change
point.
him.
That's my point. That's my
Yeah,
point
as soon as they
exactly.
start thinking like that,
That's my
that.
point
And then when you
exactly.
become just
You
another,
choose who
another
you're
woman,
with in the beginning. You see certain behaviors, you
Yes.
see certain
I said
characteristics,
that.
and you know that what it translates to long later on down the line. It's a bigger picture. How the
You
person
do
carries
it.
man and woman, not just a man.
Yeah,
Listen,
but
yo,
women as
listen,
well.
as for a man, when a
You-
man likes a woman, When he talks to his friend, he be like, oh my God, I love this girl. She works, she's clean, she's smart. Yo, he looks at all the goodness why he likes her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not what it, now it's like, oh, he's a good dresser, he gets money, and this, that, and therefore. So that's what you stuck with. You stuck with a nigga that get money and get fly, but when it comes to emotional, he doesn't have that emotion. He didn't know about the emotions. He didn't look for the emotions at first.
Yeah.
You just look for the stuff. Oh, this is what it is. Oh, he popping, he lit, this, that, therefore. Then when it comes down, meeting him deep down inside, you don't know him.
You don't hear about
You don't
hear about
You
women
don't even know
talking
that
to
person.
men for
You gonna get to know him
For
now.
months.
You gonna get to know him now.
Women not doing
Especially
that.
if you have a kid.
Keep it real. They're not
Especially if you
doing
have a
it.
kid together, you gonna get to know that person.
Not rare.
Okay? And that's when
They
it
give
shit
it up
goes
a couple
wrong
weeks.
because
That
niggas ain't smarting it up.
That's when
But let me tell you something. That's when people say,
Shit's gotta
like,
stop giving
that's
up in
when
a couple
my
weeks
mom
too,
used to
though.
say when I dated a guy, oh, is everything going good? Do you guys fight about anything? Do you know? And I'm like, no, everything's fine. She's like, that's not the one. You have to be able to fight with that person. You have to be able to know, you know what I mean, who you're with. If you can't fight with that person and you haven't reached any bounds, you haven't been through anything with that person, if everything is all peachy keen all the fucking time,
Right.
y'all don't know each other.
You gotta build. That's how, like I said this all the time. Even to my own girls that come check me. I was like, when you deal with a dude, you gotta hang out with him with his family and friends to see how his friends treat him and his family treat him, to see how you want to be treated. You have to see him in all those lights to see who that man is. Because if he's one-on-one with you, don't you see a girl be like, yeah, when I'm with you, it'd be all love. And when you with your friends, it's a whole different ballgame. You fake this, that, therefore. You have to see that. You have to see if you can deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to open your eyes. You have to see certain things. You know what I mean? It's not all about sex, this, that, and therefore.
Sex is at the bottom of the
No, but
I can't say the bottom now. I don't know about the bottom. I don't know about the bottom part.
It should be towards the bottom.
Whoa. It's up there. It's up there. Sex is up there. It's up there. It's up there. Sex is up there now. Whoa. You can't satisfy your female, somebody else gonna do it for you. That's a fact. I don't care what you can provide for her. I don't care how strong you is. Shoot. Go ahead, talk.
Me going on a first date with someone, and the longest relationship I've ever had, I was 18 to 19. It was a year and a half. It's been years since I actually have dated someone more than a month. Because being a bartender or being in the real world where I meet hundreds of people weekly, there's just, even on the first date, like I can tell whether or not it's going to work out or not. The flow of the conversation, that spark, whether you have the gentleman-like gestures of even opening up a door for me. When I tell you that is one of the first things I say, whether I know it's going to work out, if you don't open the motherfucking car door for me when I come out of my house,
I feel you what you're saying with that.
that is a low blow. You are selfish.
But that's good that you got the gift to see
but
what you
it's
want.
like, but again, it's like, why isn't anyone taught this anymore? You guys come from a generation where that shit was appropriate. Songs written, people feeling love. That was appropriate for you thug ass motherfuckers, because I know.
I don't know. I
You
don't
would.
know.
But you keep it real. But
at
that point in time,
that was a kid when I was a kid.
But it was still a thing
Nah,
for
but
guys
it
back
was-
then.
Now it was a thing. Play a little slow music. Play a little slow music.
Look what we listen to now.
Where
Yeah,
did
you
where
right,
did
you
it
right.
go?
Even the city girls.
Where
But
did
see,
it go
so,
down?
so let me ask you a question. Like, so you say first of all, your job, I'm gonna keep 100 if these motherfuckers ain't. That's an intimidating job.
Yeah,
I don't
for me,
want a motherfucker. I don't want a woman that takes shots every fucking night. Like
Shots?
niggas is
You said I'm even allowed
listen.
to drink on the job.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a nigga shooting game at you every fucking night.
Okay.
A pretty woman like you in the bar serving up drinks, motherfuckers is shooting game at you every fucking night. And yo, listen, you might block LeBron could block 1,000,000 shots, but motherfuckers gonna get one off. And or in the back of your mind, depending, I just met you. In the back of my mind, that's like, damn, I know this nigga's doing better than me. I don't know her yet. I'm still getting to know her. I don't know what she like. A motherfucker, she might like a motherfucker that got more money than me, and she don't know that yet. And boom.
Yes,
So like I said, your job
Exactly.
now is intimidating.
It's an intimidating
You just gotta
job right there.
intimidating. there's a
You have to
specific
actually
kind of
really
person
trust
that
her.
But I am. Obviously, you guys
Well,
don't know
motherfucker
me.
won't know that. Like, if I meet you outside of your job,
Trust me, if I go
That's a
out
different
on
thing.
a date with you, that is more than enough said. The fact that I would even give you the opportunity out of so many other chances that I have to go out on dates.
But
We're not
I don't
gonna
know
talk
that.
about-
Man's not gonna
okay,
know that.
I don't
but
know
we're
that.
not
Man,
talking
you
about
know
my
that.
occupation or anything as a bartender.
and
I'm just saying,
and
like,
just-
in general, for a woman, there's so many different details that guys just fucking lack.
I believe. Let me
Why
just shoot
is
this
it
one
like
last thing
that?
back
Because
at you.
we can't
And
even-
as a black man, when I shoot
are you
game at
married?
you, yeah, I'm married.
Before? Okay, so
I'm married. This is my
you're
first
married.
time. Yes, but like,
And
let
how
me just
long-
shoot this at you real
wait,
quick.
but-
2 years.
2 years?
2
How
years.
long have you known her?
How long have I known her? Since college.
Okay, now you can speak.
All right, so bust it. So shoot back at you. Damn, you made me lose my thoughts. Man.
Regroup, regroup, baby.
Yo!
It's regroup. She got me.
I
Get out
don't
of here.
think those very often, so please tell me what maybe your side of how you're going about what you want to say to me as me working a lot or the whole like.
I mean, just personally, like all of the
like,
stuff
we're
you're
not
saying
like-
is like a no for me. Like I don't want a woman that's working 14 hours a day because what time you got for me, and then you know what I'm saying, you got to rest, and then you got your friends, your homegirls, and all of
How
that.
old are you?
42.
You're wow, good for you.
Thank you.
All right, you look good, guys. If you can't see them.
So and also I come from a different era, so a lot of the stuff y'all saying is definitely not shit that applies to
You
us.
and you're married now, so congratulations to you. But for right now, for a young woman like me in the profession that I'm in, going to school at the same time, it fucking sucks. And sometimes when I want to go out and I want to feel great, majority of men don't have the capability to do so. It's
No,
all
it's
about
just-
them.
it's
It's very
the-
selfish.
it's the men
error,
that
It's
you
upbringing. It's
Oh no,
upbringing.
I
and
got my
it's-
thought. Listen, what I'm
That's not
saying
the
is,
box.
you know how you said there's 100 men shooting, I should feel honored that you gave me the chance. No, as a black man, when I shoot my shot at you, I'm knowing you're gonna give me a chance. So when you give me the chance, I'm not thinking, oh, she blocked 100 niggas. I don't give a fuck about that. I shot my shot at you. You gave me a chance. I don't care about none of the other niggas you blocking. I'm special. That's why you gave me a chance. So that's what I'm saying. So when you speak to the right person, they don't give a fuck about all the other people you block. You
Then
gave me the
that's secure.
shot. But I'm gonna let you know, like, when I'm first getting to know you, if I know you a bartender, I know you taking shots all day. So I'm gonna be limited in the kind of feelings I invest in you until I know more about you. Because if
That
you
should be
taking
in
shots,
any relationship.
I'm just
Nah,
saying
but
that.
with certain
your
occupation,
line-
you gotta be a little
but
extra.
yeah,
with
like,
it.
like, like,
Not
Because you got a lot of people. You got a lot of
I'm
dudes
not,
coming
if
at
you
you.
was a
That's what he's
stripper,
saying.
you wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Same thing with a stripper. That's even extra.
Yeah,
She gotta
even
even
extra.
offer.
We're not even
You
talking
don't
about
know.
it.
Real
If you're
stripper.
gonna show your body, if you're gonna strip, we're not talking about it. So wait, now you want me to respect you?
I'm not the right
But
one.
women
Fuck
with the
out of
9
here.
to 5
And I'm
job-
not disrespecting you. I'm just saying, as a
I'm
woman.
not saying we're having a conversation.
Yeah,
It's
you
all
know what I
love,
mean.
and
But the
know
stripper,
who I
that's
am.
even
I don't
extra. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is not about you. Said
But I'm
strippers.
saying, so for someone, shit, I
Yeah,
mean,
come on.
fuck.
Even the good ones, yo. Even the good ones.
What?
Listen, listen. I know girls that was stripping. She was a good girl. Okay, she was. That was just for her to get her
Some
way
bread.
to go to school
That's
to
an
get her
easy way
shit.
for women
You know
to
what
get
I'm saying?
money. I don't fucking
Yo,
knock
in
down
college, I
any
know
woman.
plenty girls like that. They
First
start
class.
out just like
Start
that.
just like that. What
And
are
then
they
they like,
like?
yo, this private party. This private, you making 200 a night? Yo, this is 1,000. And then when does the morals go? Just like, and it's the same thing as selling drugs. Like, yo, first you start out, you like, yo, yeah, this easy money, bang, bang, bang. But then your man's mom come over and you serve her, and then he come over and serve. Like, where the fuck do the morals go?
Yeah, the morals
Like
goes down.
when the money coming, now everybody running. See, I'm talking from a different era. Now everybody running to the car. You don't give a fuck who in that car.
right.
You just know money in that car.
right.
And you don't give a fuck who is it. It could be your aunt. It could be your mama. If somebody gonna serve her, you gonna be the one to serve her.
Selling the pregnant
So
late women.
again, like I said, you know, when standards go out the door, nothing matters.
Bless you.
Sorry, guys.
Subscribe, people. Like, share.
Is that you? That's what
This show is sponsored by
See?
Y'all see
My trustee.
PSLG.
This is the first
Take
thing
a
we
look,
got drinking.
folks.
I'm
That's
gonna
you.
give you a Mickey.
That's who sponsors me. Boy, we night, right?
Oh, yeah.
But listen, so back in the days, you see how we got
You
talking
got
about, yo, you see how we got talking about relationship back in the days? Back in the days when we were tight knit and we were friends, We used to be able to put your homegirl with a dude because you know what type of person she is. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
Nah,
I
these
appreciate that. Thank
there's
you.
a comment somebody says no chivalry these days.
Listen, I got three of my friends that I hooked them up since junior high school and high school together, and they're still with each other to this day. Sometimes when you're with a friend, you can tell what your friend needs.
Thank you
You
so
can tell,
much.
you know what I mean, what type of
Thank
girl
you.
or guy your friend needs and shit more than she does. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know their personality. So that's what I'm saying. Like back in the days, people used to hook you up, put you in relation. You didn't have to go look. People already had you lined up already. And people's tastes change, you know what I'm saying? People don't look into like, yo, listen, this guy, he's this guy type of dude, this type of dude. They just look at like, yo, listen, man, he got this, he got
that's
that,
dead.
man. That's why same thing guys too.
Yeah,
oh,
guys
she got
too.
a fat ass, she got this, that, therefore. Meanwhile, the bitch can't do shit. The bitch is fucking
She's
useless.
worthless.
No.
No, I'm talking about for you. Now, listen, I'm just, like a guy. You can have a guy right now. I could be a guy. I could be useless for you. It doesn't mean I could be good for her because she's stronger than me. You gotta have a checks and balances, man. You know what I mean? It's not all about like, yo, you guys is a team. When you're in a relationship, it's a fucking team. Like, yo,
It's
I
supposed
do
to be a
this,
team
you do
sport.
this. It's a team.
It's a team sport.
It's not just me. I know. We work together on everything. Finances, relationship, raising a child, buying properties, whatever we need. We work together as a team.
I can't even get past someone texting me constantly.
You don't like that?
What?
Somebody texting you
No,
constantly.
she said she can't get past it. Like
I
someone
can't.
should
I
be
can't. To
consistent.
even get to that point, I'm telling you what the conversation I'm trying to have this whole time is dating. Now,
You gotta find somebody
first date.
side. Somebody
It's like
different.
for me, I have
would
so many
never
different
date.
complexes, and I'm a strong-willed woman. I didn't grow up with a dad. My dad is a very fucked up person. My mom raised 4 kids by herself, and she was the fucking truth. I don't need anybody, but I do realize I have my best friend right here. I have my family, everyone that I need. Like I grew up right, regardless of the things that I've seen and done.
Exactly.
Like
That's wrong. Because a
everything.
man needs a woman needs a man.
I want a man. I
feel
want
like
someone.
I need a man to.
You need a man.
You know,
you
But
don't
I
want
would
you
know
Yeah, you
my
need a
type.
man.
I know
You need a
my
man.
lacking
Your-
what I
your
lack.
whole-
You know what I mean? I
your
need
whole
a
demeanor
man
changes
to,
if you
Yeah, you need a man.
balance me. You feel
It
me?
will make
And
me
I want
softer,
to be there
make
for a
me
man.
more loving.
You know,
I want
There's a
that.
man out there that's listening.
Nah,
to
he's
you.
out there for
He's
you.
looking for you.
I
Hold on, guys.
But
Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
saying this one thing.
Yo,
My
soon I'm about to
motto
do a
is,
cash app
out
for
of
foster
so
kids,
many
man. I'm
people that
putting up the
brought
cash
you
app for kids to get straight A's, man. They in foster care. I'm waiting for the
My
grades to
motto
come in,
is,
man.
I got a
Cash
great
app.
just
scenario
because
to
you're
tell
a
you
good
something.
guy doesn't mean you're the right guy. And I guess
You
that's
gotta help
back
these
and
kids out,
forth
man.
with,
Alright?
the same thing
Yeah.
with men and women. Just because you're a good girl doesn't mean you're the right girl.
Yeah.
And then we have so many different venues to find plenty of
So,
fish in there. It's just
remember
like,
this?
do I get my shot to have somebody?
Remember the 80-20 rule. Like, you know what I'm saying? The 80% you giving up for the 20% that you think you want. Remember,
Women
you giving
go
up the
through that
80.
more than men do.
I mean, there's more women in the world. So it's
Listen.
more of
No,
us to
women
choose from.
always put more of themselves out there than men
Because you guys
ever
are
fucking
emotional. You guys are
Ever.
built
You
like
cannot
Men
say
are
that.
Okay, yo,
Don't
yo,
get back to
yo.
it,
Women
man.
Oh
will
my
always
God.
put more out
Men
there.
are
They're
emotional.
Y'all way more
They're
emotional. Cut it out.
vulnerability.
Y'all way more emotional.
Then, no, most and majority of the time, men will give them a little bit,
Right.
and then it's always the
Way
women who
more.
are crazy or they're too much.
Nah,
or this and that.
Now you got
I'm
men
telling
doing-
you.
you got men
So
doing
then
a
again,
whole
so
lot.
now you know all
Why
the
you
emotional
quiet on
men.
such?
He driving miles away. You got
Why you
men
quiet
that
on
drive
such?
cross 5, 6
Yeah, but again, it's
Sam.
bottles in the
Why you
car,
quiet on
all
I'm
this
listening.
just to go hang out.
I love
Just to
you.
go
I
hang
need
out.
that. I need where that
But
energy
just
is.
because,
Listen,
again,
just
you're
put
a
on
nice
something.
guy willing to do all that shit doesn't mean you're the right guy. Like,
Meanwhile,
again,
she
it's
just
like,
chilling back like, yeah.
So how you know
that's
we
just a
have
weird
So, 'cause she
fucking
waiting
for
thing.
Mr.
That's a
Perfect.
weirdo.
You know what?
She waiting for that
You know
perfect
what I'm saying?
dude
You know
that ain't
what
never
you
gonna
want
be.
for Mr.
Nah, ain't no such thing.
I
Ain't
know.
wait for Mr.
It
Perfect. He ain't gonna
sounds like
get
it is.
there.
If it's gonna deal with my crazy fucking ass, there is no Mr. Perfect. There needs to be
Listen.
some like twisted dimension.
All right, so now let's talk about the crazy
Let me
shit.
tell you.
You know what?
You just sold yourself
Let me tell
out.
you something.
If you crazy, I don't want a motherfucker that's gonna break my heart. I don't want to. You just said you're crazy.
Like
You-
I'm talking about crazy. If I wanted to go skydiving tomorrow, I a motherfucker.
But that's
Be
not
like,
crazy
So
though.
you get a guy that's
not fucking
adventurous.
That's adventurous.
Nah,
She
nah,
You
needs
get
to
a
do
guy
it.
that's
Are you
adventurous.
sure?
I'm giving
Because
a broad.
she seemed like she
Yeah.
could get a little crazy.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? She seemed like she could put it like,
All right, hold on. We're going out. We're getting out of hand. Hey, we're getting out of hand.
Yo, listen.
Right. No, I'm saying crazy
I like it,
too.
When a person tell you who they are first time, believe it.
Yo, nobody can't understand this. I'm getting comments. Nobody can't understand
I'm
this.
talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about. Ask the question that needs to be asked. I'm not saying that's necessarily crazy, but niggas will make you try to seem like you're crazy just because you're asking the questions that niggas don't want you to ask.
Yeah, you
All
right.
right.
So you don't want to.
Then why you asking the question?
So we gotta go.
And
Get rid of him.
If he can't answer the question, then
The
that's
nigga don't want to ask the question
and
that
then
you
they're
ask.
like,
You gotta get
you're
rid of him.
crazy because of how you
Get
react.
rid of him.
You know,
Because of
sometimes
how
you
you
get
react.
timid, make
You know what I mean?
Listen,
A guy will paint a picture, and then they will have you feeling a certain way, and then you're not dumb, so you'll find out something else, and then because of what you found out, you'll react a certain manner, or you'll start acting a certain way, and because of your reaction, now you crazy. I'm not crazy.
What kind of
I'm
reaction
just a
did you
real
have?
ass nigga.
Oh, wait, come on. So would you
What kind of
smash
reaction
him?
did
You
you do?
punch him like what?
No.
did you do?
It
So I'm
don't
saying,
have to be
so
physical.
What did you do?
I
What
want
did
to
you
hear
do?
what you're saying. What's a snap? Like, what's
What
tell me
happened?
what's
What you
snap?
do?
I mean, I could tell you about situations that I have heard of, not personal, but I've heard of women throwing things out into the lawn.
Oh, so that's crazy.
Clothing and
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
out.
Hey,
That's
if
crazy.
you
Wow.
kick me
Touch
out,
my
Yeah.
shit.
just let me
Kick
get
me
my
out.
shit
Let me
and
get
be
my
out.
shit. Kick me
Look,
out.
you
Don't
kick
touch
me
my
out.
shit.
Cool.
Why you touching my shit?
Yo, now you gotta take
Just
it to
kick me
another
out.
level.
Just
Now you
kick
gotta
me
show
out.
my
Touch my shit.
because
That's
because
emotion.
now because
You know what I
listen,
mean?
we've
You crazy.
learned as
You bugging.
men.
To me, you bugging.
Even if I'm real hurt than you, I'm just gonna walk out.
Yeah, I'm not
And
gonna do
that's
that.
gonna
I'm
hurt
not
you more,
gonna
so that's
burn
why
your
you
shit.
gotta
I'm not
throw
gonna
my
throw
shit
it
out.
out the window.
Now listen, you already said get your shit, get the fuck
Get
out.
the fuck
That's
out.
what I'm
All right,
doing.
bye.
Oh, I'm not getting my shit fast enough, so now you gotta throw it out the window.
Yeah, you
All right, yeah,
bugging.
you crazy.
You're crazy.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
okay, so
You
yeah,
slashing my
now
car.
we established
You
that.
slashing my car. You breaking my windows and all that. You
now-
crazy. You
Now
bugging.
that's
So when you
So
break
you
somebody's window and then they put their hands on you, now he's a woman beater.
Now he's a woman beater.
Now
I
he's
slap
now
fire
you
at you
just
for touching my car.
I don't own this goddamn car. You just broke this shit. This shit ain't worth nothing
Because
now.
I slapped fire at you for touching my car, I'm a woman beater. I never
Now,
touched
I'm
you,
not,
but
I'm
the
not
day you
saying
touched
you
my
Chris
car, I
Brown
slapped
over young,
fire out.
and I'm not saying you hit the woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying
I'm
like
slap
restrain
fire
her a
out.
little bit
I
on the
mean,
ground.
what she's trying to, what I was initially trying to get at with like the whole crazy spiel. Like, this is one situation I was in with a guy that I was dating for 4 months, and never had any questions about anything. But when we were starting to talk about like
Out
being
over here. Y'all see
serious
what's
or
going
getting
on.
to a point of being serious, he kind of made me feel like I was crazy to ask the question of, "Are you talking to other people?" Oh, well, no, ooh, like
Well,
what?
y'all
Like,
dating. What did y'all just say? Y'all dating, but now the fucking rules change. You see, y'all moved the finish line.
You just said you could date five
Y'all
people.
moved-
What
y'all
you said
moved
she
the
could date
finish
5
line.
people?
That's what
Didn't she say she could date 4,
No,
5,
but
6 people?
that was
We
an
just dated,
agreement
we
as
could
a
date
women
5?
coalition.
Six,
That was
10?
an agreement.
Oh, that was her that said we could date 5, 6, 10 of them while we dating. Oh, okay, then she agreed. They all agreed, I think.
They all agree.
All the girls agreed for that. Oh, we could date 4, 5, 6, 10 men.
Sam, where you at?
But then it's like when it gets to that level, when it's like,
What
you're
level?
not-
Do you really
What
wanna
level
know
being
that?
nosy?
Do you
The
really
level of
wanna
being
know that?
nosy? What level? The level of being nosy? Because
Okay.
it's 4
So
months
yeah,
in.
I'm talking to
Where
like
you
7 other
Did you get
girls.
rid of the? Did he
Kinda
look
like
for the
how
4
we
that you
talked
had?
about Thursday.
Okay, the 4. The other 4.
But maybe she's
But y'all just said that.
I understand. She's trying to see where
But
you at.
listen.
Okay,
so now
what about the
I'm
other
thinking-
3 that she's dating? What did she do with them? She's
My
still
bad.
doing that with them?
My bad for thinking that y'all said from the start.
She's at the point
that-
where she's
we're gonna be
Is she
open
gonna-
up front.
Is she gonna tell him that? Is she gonna tell him
So
that?
all I'm saying is from the start.
Is
we
she gonna
started
tell
off
him
like
that? The way she,
And I'm not gonna
the
ask
way
you
she's
about any of
searching
those
for his
other guys.
information, she gonna
You
tell him
don't
that.
ask me about any of these other chicks, and that's to me that's established. Like so now when you want to talk, now you want to ask about these other chicks. I'm like, oh, whoa, wait a, Bill. I know we only got water, but how much is that shit? Or she gonna order what she want, and I'm out here because we came off like that. One thing I don't want in a woman is don't be moving the finish line. Don't like you know what I'm saying. In life, as a black man, I already gotta fucking work harder than anybody standing next to me. And now my woman, who
Talk
I'm
to her,
trying to
brother.
make, you gotta move
Talk
the finish
to her,
line
man.
too. Then fuck that, I'm out here. If you
Outta
telling
here.
me from the start, it means from the start you said we're dating, so I can talk to multiple people. Is that not?
Well, no.
Is that not what you said? Is that not what you said?
Me?
All right,
I
cool.
don't
So,
know that having sex.
so-
Not
so-
me just going on.
I'm not saying we did. She said they was only dating 4 months. By the way she talking, I know she
No
wasn't
sex.
grown in that 4 months.
She
So
wasn't
I
giving
know they
no
was
ads
just dating.
in 4
Y'all was
months.
dating, right?
She's dating. No
Y'all was
ads.
just
No
dating.
sex.
And listen,
No
now
sex.
listen,
Oh,
the
she's
niggas
still
are right.
quiet. She's still quiet.
Oh.
Oh.
So why can't that's the problem? Why can't that's the problem?
Whoa.
So
Roundabout. That's what's going on on roundabout, baby. We gonna bring them out here, baby.
All right, I got it.
We got it.
I got it. I got it.
Let her
Talk.
talk.
Explain yourself.
And
Go
I
ahead.
didn't
She about to
talk
talk.
any other woman here because I ain't.
She's
good.
not explaining. She's not explaining herself. She's just saying what's on her mind
Yeah.
and how
Oh,
she
and-
feels.
and-
That's all.
and this
She don't
is-
gotta explain herself to nobody.
No,
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 this is a debate, right? Absolutely.
I'm not like other women.
She's not
I'm a very sexual person, and
Okay.
I've always implemented sex before actually having a relationship.
That's
Okay.
That's because
so-
that has always worked for me, and I don't give a shit with any.
Listen,
with
listen.
that.
Yeah,
But
don't
I'm
nobody judge
saying-
you.
Maybe you
Ain't
should
nobody
try
judge
something
you.
different.
I'm just saying. When I was 27, when I was 27,
To get something
I gotta take a
different.
walk.
Nah, sit your ass
No,
down.
that's the
No,
truth.
I
You
think-
need to
no,
try
you're
something
right.
different
That's what
to
I'm
get
trying to do.
something
I'm trying to do
different.
You don't think I
Because
had
listen,
enough?
listen.
You
Listen,
know
listen,
what
no,
I'm saying.
I'll let you talk about your relationship
But
the
you're
whole
not-
time.
But
This
you
and
don't
that.
know me as a
Real
person.
quick.
You
I
don't
know, but we only know what you're
But
talking
I'm
about.
getting to know you as
you
we
have not
talk.
known
Wait,
what
maybe
I
you should
tried.
switch it up.
You
Yes.
have not known.
Sometimes we need to change,
Now,
guys.
listen.
I
Listen.
agree,
Make
I
me
agree.
listen.
Just like
What's your
me,
name? What's your
I'm a
name?
big guy. I need to
What's your
change
name?
in my diet. I need to
Absolutely.
change.
Absolutely.
Everybody
Crystal,
needs a
my bad.
change.
Listen.
If something's not working
Make
for
me
you,
patient.
better
I
change.
want to
Change.
You
change.
gotta figure it out.
Facts.
I'm not
try
talking
something
to
I
you.
know about change. Trust me.
Let me
you
finish.
said-
Oh,
Come on,
Let her finish. Let her finish.
let her finish. Let her finish.
Let her finish.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. I just had to add on.
Ralph, the mouth is live tonight,
Even
baby.
the flies want to know what
Flies
you
is going
about to
crazy.
say. Niggas go crazy.
Take it easy, everybody.
Take it
Take
easy.
another shot.
Take it
Spanish?
easy.
Okay over here.
Oh, you
Ralph the
Spanish?
mouth is live, folks. Subscribe,
Yeah, I'm
like.
exotic.
Ah, she's exotic.
Where? Exotic is from Africa, baby. I don't know who told you that.
Exotic
You
is
Spanish.
anywhere out of the norm. Exotic is it could be
Yeah.
Africa, it
What
could be
the fuck?
fucking Brazil, it could be whatever.
So
if
we
you're not
all
from here,
exotic.
we all exotic. If
We
you're
all
not from
exotic.
here,
If you want to
you
talk that
exotic.
shit, we all exotic. So let's
I
go.
disagree. But go ahead and say what you were saying.
Yes. Anywho, yes, I have tried no sex, the whole I've tried every kind of relationship you can even dare to think.
Whoa. Now you switching it up. You was playing us about the 4-month joint. Now you trying to switch it up again.
But it was an honest relationship. It was I'm telling you what I'm doing, you're telling me what you're doing, and at a certain point, if you're gonna involve feelings, and this is the part that I'm getting at, sexuality, everyone's having fucking sex. So I don't want you to censor shit. It's like, oh, switch it up, change it up. No, because everyone's doing it. So take it easy with that.
So now you got to
Well, I got something. Listen.
In
Listen.
America.
Let her finish.
Let her finish.
Let her
Let her
finish,
finish.
and
Let her
then you
finish.
can intervene. You're next.
Let her finish.
Let her finish.
I'm
You
just
can
saying,
ad-lib, though.
once, being that sex is so normal nowadays.
Yeah.
Normal is very normal. And I don't want to have any conversation here with anyone who thinks that it's not, because it is, which
Okay.
is a problem. But
Okay.
at the same time,
Okay, we got that.
I got a question.
But
Let her
wait a second,
finish.
my turn. Wait a second.
when
Let
we
her
were
finish.
open
She's almost done.
about the situation, and once my emotional, once my emotions started getting involved, and I had that conversation.
Oh, so once you started, okay, got it. Now that you ready to get emotionally invested,
That's when you're
it's
ready.
time to get real.
Yo,
All right, go ahead.
first,
No, I think I got this.
brother,
It's not
brother,
fair.
brother,
It's not-
brother.
But it wasn't
Brother.
spoken to about him, so I say whatever's on my mind
Brother,
at the time.
I perfectly understand you.
Y'all
You
got
got-
on what she said? She said she did it before.
Bless you.
When the first time you do something and you good at it, this is something you have to
That's right.
practice.
That's right.
This
Everything.
This is something
Trial and
you
error.
did it one time and it didn't work out that one time. It doesn't mean it's not gonna work. You've been living that lifestyle, like you said, for a long period of time. Therefore, you tried it one time and it didn't work for you. You have to try it more and seek more. It's not all about trying. It's try and error. You fucked up this, that, that. Now you gotta try something
Nighttime
different
vision out here.
and continue doing it until you get successful. Because what you was doing before, all those years didn't work for you. Now you gotta be consistent and do something different and see if that works out for you before you throw the fucking towel in. That's all I gotta say. I mean, there's a man out there that's waiting for you. He's
Yes.
adventurous. Everything you want, he's there
That's
for
the
you.
main thing. I'm
He's
talking
there
about-
for you.
Nah, there's a man out there for
But
you.
you're
though.
27 years old, though.
Nah, there's a man out there for
27
you.
years old, all of us that's
Oh,
older.
there's a
feel the
lot
same
of men
thing.
out there for you.
Nah, there's a man out there for you. You bugging.
That want to go skydiving. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Oh, my girl's a beautiful, but that's confidence.
I'm
I know
sure
she
that
don't talk to
But
men
it's
because
very hard
they-
for
they-
me to
they
find
there.
somebody
I'm
that's okay with that.
Are you
I'm
sure?
sure that
Are you
man
sure
was
you
okay
in
with
the right
what?
place?
You know what?
Are you sure you in the
They
right
should be
place?
coming
To
to
be found?
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, because I know a couple of years, and anyone who actually
if
knows me
if I'm
knows
attracted
that
to a girl
emotionally,
and I know what type of girl I'm
it
attracted
is.
to, I know
I'm
where
so
she's
proud
at.
of myself.
I know where to
Anyone
find
that's
that
gonna
type of
be
girl.
beneath who I was at that point, I need a fucking superstar. I need
I
someone.
mean, but it still seems
who
like you're
loves
still finding yourself. Like first, I'm not saying, and I'm not
How old are
saying.
you? You're still finding yourself.
Oh
You're-
shit!
you're-
Me? Oh, I know who the
you're
fuck
still-
I am.
You
Let's
yeah,
believe
but
that.
you're
Like
still
I'm not.
growing. Because if you say
growing
anybody
is
does
not
that,
finding
that's-
yourself.
Everybody calm
Growing
down.
is not finding yourself.
Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Please.
What happened?
Please. No, really.
No,
because it's
everyone's
just
still like
it's just
you
like-
never stop growing.
you never stop growing. Even when you there's no finish
Finding
line.
yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
is
You never
different than
stop growing, man.
No,
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 knowledge.
you said
Yeah, yeah,
finding
yeah.
yourself.
What you talking? Finding
I said
yourself.
finding yourself. I
Finding
didn't say
yourself
growing.
is too
Finding
many people
yourself
to
is
yourself.
finding
Wow.
yourself.
Hold on. Too many people talking at the same time.
And you know
Too many people
yourself.
at the same time.
You can still reinvent yourself and change things
Exactly.
about yourself that you want. You change every day if you want to.
Exactly.
So there's
Good.
no
Sometimes
there's no end
experiences
goal.
change.
So, but then
That's
that's who
not
you
what I'm
found that
saying.
you are.
I'm
You're a
saying
person that's
there's
going
no
to change. You're going to do what
capacity
you
that I
want to
have.
do.
God
saying.
forbid,
I'm not saying that
if
you
my
gotta.
significant other
like-
wasn't capable or wasn't mentally fully there. I know that I have the capability now, as you know, a semi, younger but older version of myself, that I can help that person out if he needed me to be there at his downfall. If my man had a downfall, that's how I know I'm ready for a relationship, because I know I'm emotionally stable to be there for that
That's what's
person
up. That's
if
what's
shit
up.
goes south.
That's
That is
good.
a real person that's going to be by your fucking side, and that's how I know I'm ready for that.
And that's what you gotta look for as a man. And
That's
a
what you gotta
woman.
look for.
And
But you gotta-
Can you read this
different.
comment
Like,
you
yeah,
said,
you
Robert?
really
because
is.
it's that
When
man.
you're
That
figuring
man's not the
out,
right man for you.
You're different.
He might
and
be
you're
right
from
for
a
now.
different age as well.
Which one?
So it's very difficult.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm definitely from a different
Chivalry
era.
is dead.
Can you enlighten us younger
Chivalry
women?
is dead.
I mean,
In some way?
I don't know. It seems like the man want to wear your clothes nowadays, so I can't really tell you how to do it.
Yo, what do you feel about that, ladies? Hey, ho,
Guys,
We have a comment.
woman.
We have a comment from
We
a
got
female,
comment from a
and she
female.
says, "What did she say?
Yeah.
She needs
Read the
all-
comment.
She needs all of us. Take a look at it.
Read the comment.
She needs all of us to elaborate on this comment she said, okay? So, listen, this is the panel, guys.
She wrote.
She needs a point of view of what
She wrote.
women and men.
She goes, and this goes for the women also. Buy your own condoms and don't rely on the men to protect you.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
listen, you can't give me a condom. No. You can't give me one.
Wow.
I got my own
That's a
condom.
whole.
I got my own shit. You can't give me that. I come from the school of they poke a
But-
hole in your shit when they see you got
but-
something going on for yourself.
That's the thing, though. You see, condoms open up a gateway for you to keep. That's kind of starting a whoredom for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Boredom?
Yeah, because like now you're given the ability to just have sex, and you're not thinking about having a child with this person. You just want to have sex.
Yeah,
And that's how fucked up.
but that's
what you're. That's
but
the.
we're
There's no
taught to
future with it.
sexualize
You're
women
not even thinking about having a
every
future.
day,
So,
every
you
day of
opened
our
up-
life. That's what we taught.
You opened up.
Oh, boredom.
Yeah, because you don't want that for your kids. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? There's things.
You guys gotta think, when you guys were kids and you guys were thinking about sex, you was thinking about marrying the person you having the sex with. You know what I mean? The person you had a crush on, you think about that. So everybody thought about that here. So when you see that change, this is part of it. This is why.
But
the condom,
but
that,
yo,
all that. That's why we can all the relationship. Because you know what? I can't be stuck with you. I can fuck you, but I don't want to be stuck with you. You know what I mean?
on top of that, we talk about a whole different
Some
era.
people still
It's like you
will
got
have sex with you,
and then
will
toss it.
get married to you. While they're married, they'll be like, I don't know how long we're even gonna stay married.
Because there's so many options
Because
now. They
everybody
want to make it
just
seem
wanna
like the
hire
divorce is
divorce
okay.
you.
That's what
I
they
don't know
want to
how
make it seem
long
like.
people don't take anything seriously.
Sometimes
They
in
don't
life,
take
you
relationships
can outgrow
seriously. They
people.
don't take sex seriously.
Yeah,
and take a person
yeah,
way
that
seriously.
you can outgrow.
There are
That-
no
that-
standards when it comes to it.
But you just said you're growing every day though. So what is you could have if you're
Hold on,
growing,
what he
if
said?
I'm growing, so let me ask you an example. If you marry somebody and they go to jail,
How long you seen that?
if you marry somebody and they go to jail and they go into jail for 15, 20 years,
For what?
whatever, you make up whatever you like, that you're going to support somebody in jail. Now, this is just an objective. Now, because that person is not like meeting up to your standards, does that mean you can divorce them? They got caught up in a tough situation. Maybe they got pulled over trying to feed the family and they got a couple keys in the trunk and shit got fucked up. You was alright when I was getting you
No,
Lucci.
that's a lifestyle you married into. If
So
they
now-
say that shit is fucking whack.
I like that.
Even
I
now,
like
when
that.
girls be
You
going
signed
after
up
those
for that
scammer
shit.
dudes, that's why I don't date scammers. Because if you go down, I will not be writing you
So
letters.
don't exact. So
will
don't
not.
date.
I honor
So
the
don't
whole
date.
union.
That's right.
Me too. I honor the whole
sorry.
union.
But
But
what
that's
if
my
it wasn't
husband.
for that?
That's
What
my
if it was
husband.
like
There's no
something-
way I'm saying I did to a man that I
What
don't
if he's
care
just
about
locked
or
up though for something totally different?
Fuck
I'm not-
it. Not even
Like
Like
gonna
something,
say.
maybe a mishap, but he
Like
came out of
what?
that.
you know?
Like what?
You
That's,
move on.
and that's something
You
different.
stick-
I don't know. How long is he in jail? I don't know.
10 years.
I can't be holding it down.
Exactly.
I ain't holding
Smart.
it down.
Smart.
I ain't holding
I
it
need a
down.
ride or die.
I don't know what's going on in that jail. I ain't holding shit down. I tell you that now. I ain't holding shit down. Sorry.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Bye.
When did he come out? He was one of them Lincoln Park 5 niggas and shit. And he got a thing, you know what I'm saying? It was the fire.
I think
He
one
came
of the
out.
Bye.
hardest things
Justice.
about dating is finding things to have in common with the person.
That's right.
Because think about having yourself back in the day where we were structured as women to get married to a guy who was wealthy. Like they were very like this, that, and such and such. Now it's like I'm an artist. I need someone who knows how to fucking be like a Da Vinci and this and that, or you know,
When you
like,
start asking those questions.
No, but you know
What-
what?
what
You
question?
know,
For example,
now it's so hard
I was
to
talking
find somebody.
you know,
For
you
example, I
know.
was talking to my brother, right? And I was telling him, like, yo, take your time with this one. Don't get your feelings all invested.
Doesn't matter. Go ahead, brother.
Boom. So, boom, him and the girl, they're chilling, they're talking, they're hanging out, whatever. So now they start getting the conversations. Yo, how many kids you want? Yo, when you want to have kids? He's like, yo, I'm almost 30, so I'm ready to have a kid in another year or two. She's like, nah, I don't want no kids anytime soon. Maybe like 5-6 years. He's looking at her like, So now they start talking about lifestyles in the future, and they realize, yeah, we have a vibe. We could play
Yeah,
games
vibe.
together. We can hang out
But that's
together.
it.
But we don't want the same thing.
Right.
So
Right.
when it comes to dating, you need to ask, hey, do you want to get married?
Right.
Yes.
See, that's
Hey,
what I'm saying.
Do you wanna
Absolutely.
you know?
You gotta be out.
Right.
Like Latoya. You see what you
Right.
said?
And now him and her, they're done.
Yeah.
But he had to ask those questions.
I like that.
He had to
I
ask
like
those
that.
questions.
Those
Now
are two
it's
smart
been-
people.
Now it's been 3 months, and guess what? He didn't waste no more time.
That's
We don't want
right.
the same shit.
Same
That's
shit.
right.
Latoya.
We don't want the same
Wait,
shit.
I
Right.
said the same thing.
That's how you're
Right.
supposed to
Yo,
be
when you-
That's
doing.
what dating is.
That's how you're
When you
supposed
fuck
to
with a
do
nigga,
it.
You gotta fuck with his squad. You gotta fuck with these niggas. You gotta, when he's partying, drinking, you gotta
It's
see
an
who he
interview.
is.
It's kind of like a
The
job
interview.
interview.
The
Exactly.
Like, yo,
Like if he,
I went on vacation
bring
with
him
you.
over here.
I already know
so
you
we
at.
chilling here, we
I
doing
bring
this,
around my family
bring him
member.
here with you.
I already know how
See
you
how
act.
get back over
Yo,
here?
I go
You
to
gotta
club
put
with
him
you.
on the
Yo,
track.
I bring all my sexy
That's what's gonna
homegirls
happen.
around you. I see how you react. That's how everything you do, like she
I
said,
put
it's
him to
an
the
interview.
test.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you gotta
it's
put
to
him
the test.
Put him to the
To the
test.
family test.
You
everything.
everything.
Every
Yo,
test.
listen.
Friends.
Yo,
everyone
and my
has
dad
to-
doesn't approve of him. I don't give a fuck how much you love
You
the
know?
nigga.
He was
And my
telling
dad
the
don't
girl-
approve of this
He
man.
was telling the girl,
I
like,
don't
yo,
need this man.
I grew up in a Haitian household. My grandma cooks, my da-da-da. She got defensive. Oh, no, you want me to do this and that? He's like, all right, you're not even getting it. Like, I don't mind. You know, and then it's a thing. You really have to talk about these things.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to talk about
Right.
these things. Like, what do you want?
This is why I
What
love-
do you want? And
this
you
is why I
have to
love my
know
cousin,
it.
my nigga.
You have to know what you want, too.
You have to know what
Right.
you want.
For a
You gotta know
while,
what you want.
like, for a while, like,
What you
I
want.
didn't know.
You can't make
It was
people
just
make
like,
decisions for you.
yes.
Yes.
You gotta
Yes,
admit.
I read it in a book. I read it in
You.
a book. If you're indecisive, you're easy to be manipulated.
Yes.
Mm.
Correct. Yeah.
That's hard right there.
Yo, you see what you said, Toya?
That's
When
hard.
when I was out there, in the street.
She was going on
and
around the
I know
mouth,
my
right?
different
Yeah.
friends, and I know what girl could be easy manipulated, do this, that, there for me. That's what a man already knows that already. Some dudes, they like that type of woman. They could force to do anything for them. You know what I'm saying? And some dudes, when they see a woman is not can't do that, he gets mad. You fucking bitch, this, that, and therefore he gets because he can't control her. Some of these dudes, they can't be with a strong woman.
No, they can't.
They can't be with a strong, confident woman, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They have to be with those easy birds.
Easy going birds, whatever I say flies with
Because
you.
they punks.
It's not that they punks. It's not that they punks. It was raised wrong. It was raised wrong. It was raised wrong.
In school, they always
That's not true. They be
and
the
they
toughest
can't
in school.
take it.
Some of those dudes be the toughest motherfuckers in school. They're the roughest, this and therefore they've been fighting their whole life. See their mom get eye jammy. They didn't go to school and cry. They didn't tell the supervisor, my mom's getting beat up. My stepfather's beating the shit out of me. Them niggas did the same shit what they was going on in the household. They brought it to school. And I've seen that thousands of times.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands. If you're crazy in the household, you're bringing it out to the world. That's it. If you're fucked
That
up in the
is
household,
true.
you're bringing it out into the world. And that's it.
I had a friend that used to fight all the time in middle school. Me and her fought. And I'm finding out her homemate was fighting. And it was just like, oh.
That's right.
But y'all can't say it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all because you see me, honestly, I was raised different from my house, but I can tell y'all this. All the chivalry and everything I learned from this girl. You feel me? Opening doors, because if I let her walk on the opposite side, she yelling at me like, "Nah, what the fuck is you doing? You the boy. You feel me? You need to go so I don't get hit by the car." So it's like it's different. It's all where you take it from. You can always blame the parents and all that, but it's like who you surround yourself with too. I surround myself around good people. You feel me? And my good people raised me right, straight like that. I
Yo,
say
you
that.
see back in the days,
Fact.
your mother and father didn't have to raise you. The community raised you.
Somebody else will tell you, listen, boy.
I seen your son.
And I'm not gonna lie. Any
community
one of my kids' friends that was around me, I always made sure I kind of taught them. You know what I mean? Like I put knowledge in them. I didn't put bullshit in their head. Like I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're gonna be around my child. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're gonna be around my child.
Go ahead.
And I'm very protective of my
I
child.
was raised very differently. Again, from a strong woman's standpoint, but again, like I've always seen like very unhealthy relationships
Let me ask you a question.
from my own father.
When your
you know,
mom,
from that.
when your mom separated with your father, was she heartbroken when he left?
They divorced when I was 2, so I wouldn't.
So sometimes that heartbrokenness could lead to the child.
That's right.
Like,
No, my
believe me, I've seen it. Like certain ways how
Listen,
women
I'm a
will
very
talk about a
honest
guy
person.
and talk about the other siblings. It carries on to the
No,
child.
but what I'm trying to say is from what I saw growing up in my mother's relationships, abusive, verbally
Yes,
abusive,
yes.
physically, all that shit. I have grown up in my own thought process of not wanting that.
That's
Or
right.
wanting to
That's
deal
right.
with that.
That's right.
Look at my father. He got
You know?
6 kids, 6 baby mamas. I wouldn't even date a nigga with. I tried the whole guy with a kid thing. Now that's like my instant turn off. Oh, you got a kid?
You got a kid?
No.
I can't.
Sorry, you got a kid.
I want a fresh.
Yeah.
I want something
He got
that's gonna
6
be healthy.
kids, 6 baby moms. I
For some
watched him
people, it
bring
works
so
for
many
us,
different
for some people, it
girls
doesn't.
in the crib. I don't even remember all his girlfriends. He's like, you don't remember? No, I
No.
don't.
And I remember her when coming in the household and there's people going downstairs. She just looked at. She's like, I
hated
know
when
that
people
my
came out.
cousin.
To the point where I don't
It's never
bring
gonna be
people
like
in my
that.
home.
Exactly.
So how many people come to the crib?
This is the first time anyone has come over. Like
I don't. But my house was always the party house.
Party house.
It was the party. I don't think you understand. Even me in high school, the kids knew that I could have guys over and stuff like
You can
that.
chill.
I was the party house.
Yes, you can chill.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like people in my home.
Yes.
Get out of my space.
Yes.
But I grew up, you know.
Yeah. Your crib lit.
I
Your
feel
crib lit.
like I was like at 15. One of the big
You
kids.
could be opposite.
Like knowing like 20 to 30-year-olds, like befriending them, learning shit. But again, like I was growing up differently. Like my mom was my best friend. She was rarely like a mother figure up until she needed to fucking lay it down. And the only thing that my mom really taught me was respect and how to treat other people when I'm about and how to, conduct myself when I'm around other people. But other than that, when it comes to loving relationships and stuff like that, I had to learn that shit myself. And I had to go through the bottom of the bottom.
Same here.
Same
Yo,
here.
you see her? Yo, you see her?
Same here.
You see her?
Yeah.
Yo, you see her?
He's not loving.
Similar.
Yo, you see Koyo?
He's not
Yo,
loving.
listen, for me,
I had
yo,
to learn
My
Koyo.
grandma,
myself.
when she
Koyo.
told me she loved me, I'm loving. Every time I get off the phone with every single one of my friends, I tell them I love them.
That's a Haitian
I don't
household.
know, but my family's not like that.
Yeah.
They're not like that.
Yo, Koyo.
They're not like that.
Koyo.
My
Koyo.
mom, my dad never like. I'm gonna try to give my mom a hug right now. She won't be pushing me. Okay, stop. Like, that's just
Yeah.
a lot of
It just
people
wasn't
weird
like that. Like me,
I don't like that.
like me,
Like
I'm not affectionate. I'm not a
You're
dude.
not
I'm not affectionate.
I
I'm
don't
not-
like that, yo.
Is the
I can get
Joya,
affection, but I'm
Trying to,
not.
like, yo, you
How
trying to show fake
affectionate.
love.
I try to hug Crystal and she's
Alright,
pushing me,
alright.
but I don't like that
like,
because
it's not like I don't push you. I cringe a little bit, but I
Yeah.
accept it. Like, I
she
try.
goes
But
like
it's
this.
just
She don't hug me back. I don't feel it.
But that's
She be
not
like,
against the always right. I
Me
don't
too.
know what it's like to
Same.
be like loving.
Vice
I'm
versa.
not, I'm not with all that too much myself.
And stuff like that is
I'm not
very
with that.
difficult
But that's
for me to go
not
through everything that
good.
I
I know it's
With
not
that.
good. So you
That's
see
I'm
me,
why-
not with that.
a
With my
lot of
child,
black
I
people
do that.
have
You see that.
trauma because they
I
can't
do
even
that.
show
because
simple
I
love.
didn't have that as a
You
child.
can't do
You
that.
feel me?
You gotta
So
know
when I
about-
see my
I
kids,
you
love
gotta
I'm
know
on
people are different, and you
I
gotta
ain't
know
with all
about-
that.
love a good.
You
gotta
gotta
know
I ain't with all that. That's too much.
I like
I'm
the
trying to
way
break
you
that because I want to be like that.
I like the way
I
you said
do.
that. Nice.
I think-
No,
a
but
nice
yo,
guy to hug, like,
all
I
of
really
yes, ma'am,
feel
absolutely.
real, like,
I know
like,
your
you
child
know
is
that
gonna
real,
be
you know?
opposite
I
of
do
you.
appreciate
Even though you guys
that.
are the same sign, I know she's gonna be like that because when we used to come to the house and
Oh.
Koya used to look at us and go in the room like, oh, this.
I always was
then
a
you
loner.
now,
I
this
always
and
was a
that
loner.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
So
always a loner.
so
Stayed in my room, didn't
Yeah,
talk to
me too.
nobody.
yeah,
in high school.
And I
fucking
floated.
everybody.
I had friends, different
all
friends,
over.
but I never clung to anybody.
Same, yeah.
Koya, you never seen that whenever you wanted when we used to come around and see you. You want anything, Koya, what you want to take this? We already know that you wasn't with the shit. In your face, how you carry it to me. Anybody's
I
child?
know 100%.
You wasn't with
I've
the
been in your
shit.
shoes not too long ago, so
Yeah.
I
like,
used to be
yeah,
a
I
bitch
really
in high
know.
school.
I
I'm
really
not
know.
gonna lie. To this day,
You were
People-
in high school.
people hate. To this day,
She
there are
was the
people that
best
still
child,
don't
yo.
like me. In
I
high school.
asked for a
A
daughter.
bitch or a best
No,
child?
I was a bitch.
No,
You
I-
said bitch. You said
No,
best
no, no.
child.
Yo,
I
listen.
used to like if I didn't like something.
But you was no headaches though.
But
Yo,
here's the
I
thing.
for
headaches.
Koya.
Now I'm more like,
As for Koya,
if I didn't like something, it
listen,
would be
Koya,
like-
let me add on to you. As for Koya, was raised with her father and this, that, and that for, Koya was an idolized child. Like, say for instance, if me and my girl wasn't together and I had my child, I'd be like, yo, I want to raise my shit like Koya. Because,
Yeah.
you know, Koya was independent.
Yeah.
She was lit. She wasn't in fear of her other.
She
In her
threw
mind,
a
she
party,
might
yo.
have been,
She
oh,
threw
I'm
a
glad this
party,
other girl,
yo.
but she was lit.
That's
She
ill,
had
yo.
party.
Yeah, Quasi throw the dope ass party.
My
I
party
thought
was
party
lit.
for her.
Come on,
Listen.
Emma Pops, help that. Come on,
Yeah,
like,
yo,
yeah.
me and her
You
that
gotta
girl
lit.
party for her.
Yeah, lit for a
Koya
little
had
bit.
it lit. Koya, she didn't realize that how lit she was. All her friends followed her.
Yeah.
And she never followed a friend.
You always stay on top of your school shit too. Yeah. That's what it's official. Always stay on top.
Never went to summer
See that
school.
around the mouth shirt and told you know
I
what I'm
did go
saying?
to summer school.
For what?
One time, folks.
Yeah,
One time,
we need to be honest.
We need to be honest. She went to summer school one time, folks.
Mad.
One time.
And I didn't even finish.
One
My
time,
grandma was like, "Fuck that, we going to Florida." She
one
dropped me right out.
You got up out of
I'm a
there.
summer school dropout.
But after that, Koya, you had
No headaches. No headaches.
Yo, you was in the dance team.
That's my
You
daughter
was
right
in
there,
the
man. No
dance,
headaches,
so-
man. I hate what's going
So
on.
as for her, as for a black woman raised in a black household, she's pretty great.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what
a lot
I'm
of things I had to
I
learn.
know that you like her, but I know the history, but as for the thing that
But
you
it was
like, you didn't
hard
use
for
it
you,
as
though.
an excuse.
I learned a lot of shit.
You did
Yeah,
not
I
use it as
understand,
an
though.
excuse.
It was
Made you a
hard.
better person, though,
She
right?
did not use none of those excuses. She might have said
Made you a
this, that,
very
that,
good
for.
person.
She's seen the other end of certain things. Said, okay, good. I'm good where I'm at. So from her surroundings of her household, she conquered. She
And
did
All
what
my
she had
friends
to
are
do.
solid.
And you help your
That's
pops
right.
grow too. You help your pops grow at the same time. You know what I'm saying? How to like, this is a woman right
To
here.
brag about you.
I gotta make sure. He was like, the whole time I used to be like, yo, this car's for Koya, yo. This car's for Yo, everything for Koya, yo. Like, yo, when she gets 16, this is for her, yo.
Yeah, for her.
Yo, yo.
The next topic is turn offs.
Oh, set it off.
What is the turn on?
I already know. I was seeing today. I was on my Facebook, and I think one of Zen's friends and one of my friends, who my cousin. So a girl said one of the turn ons that she sees is that guys flashing money.
I don't like that shit.
Because normally,
Shout
if they
out.
really got it. Normally, that's not even their money. That's their re-up money.
Oh,
It's child support.
And that's a fact.
been
that's
due.
nothing. So in other words, it's nothing.
I always tell people that. I even told Chris that. I was just like, yo, when I was a child, my dad used to give me stacks and be like, yo, no nigga could show you
Right.
this money and you get impressed by it.
Exactly.
Sack.
And some girls, they see that little money and they flocking.
He got a
You know what I'm saying? But listen, if you're on this earth, you working and you're a man, you're supposed to have a bag.
Supposed to
You
have
know
the
what I'm
money.
saying? So having a bag.
You're supposed to see that you have the money. You ain't supposed to show it
I
to
don't
them.
need to show
You're
you.
supposed to
You
see
can
it.
tell I have money.
You're supposed to tell already.
You acting like it's something that means, nigga, this is your first time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can tell when a nigga never had nothing.
Nigga never had
Well,
nothing.
okay, but one time when I was in Los Angeles, I dated a millionaire. And when I tell you millionaire, like fucking mansion, like beautiful black man, gorgeous, like when I had 35, had everything set. The first thing he did, he's like, come to my place before we have dinner. He showed me his entire place. He had his in-home gym, like right on the fucking beach, like everything, cars, all this shit. And I was like, okay, like this is the first time I'm actually dating someone with money.
Stability.
So no, I come from nothing. Like, so I was slightly uncomfortable, like, because I was like, wow, I felt out of place, honestly.
You shouldn't.
I did,
Sure.
because I've never been around that kind of money before, or someone who's like, this is what I have. Oh my God, I have a Lamborghini. Do you want me to buy you one? Like, no, that's like.
So what happened to that? What happened? What was the turnoff about that?
The turnoff was at the end of the date, brought me to his house. We had an amazing day. We went on the beach, and we went to Santa Monica. It was like great. But then at the very end, before I left him, he was like, and when I tell you this is a true fucking story, this guy looks at me in my eye. He's like, Crystal, he's like, not only are you a gorgeous woman, he's like, you have everything going for you. He's like, if you're going to date me beyond this point, he's like, I want you to quit your job. He's like, think about staying with me because I have plenty of room. He's like, but if you do that, he's like, you are mine. He's like, I want you to understand that I'm going to do anything for you, but you need to realize that you are my woman. Like, on the first date, man, mind you. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's too much.
what?
Yeah, nah, get out of
That's
here.
a turn off. That's
Yeah,
a turn off.
that's
That's a
But
turn off.
giving the whole
I can
entire
understand
thing of flashing what he has, and I'm talking like real flashing. Like, he had the
Yeah, you're not
bank
for
account
sale.
with everything. Like, no, my soul ain't for sale.
Yeah, you're not for
and
sale.
he's like, and I
He
want.
probably came off kind
You
of
gotta
wrong.
investigate
You
those
listen,
millions a little bit. See if those millions
He
are
came
really
off
sticking.
wrong.
He probably could have
Came
came
off
off wrong.
wrong.
He could have been fucked up in fucked up relationship and be like, yo, I feel like your personality, your personality.
What if
is
you would
what
have
I
dumped? What
need.
if you would have dumped a little bit of money in your account real quick, boom, and like, you know what I mean? Like dump some
He
money in your
wasn't
account.
like that. He's like, you're gonna be mine.
Like if you're gonna be if you're gonna use that type of statement, right? He's a millionaire, right? And he would have dumped a little something in your account. How would that
It
have
was the
went for you?
first date.
On the
How
first
you
date, I don't
feel
care
about
what date,
that?
second
Like,
date,
I don't
third
even
date.
know,
That's scary.
like, okay, give me like
I'm
$3,000
throwing-
and we can talk.
3,000? No, I'm gonna dump something. Like you, if,
I said
for-
3,000, you had dumb more.
yeah, that's not no money, man. We talk about money. We talk he dumped something.
At least 10,000, bro.
He dumped something in there and said, yo, you mine. Would you
Would
be-
love be
oh,
bought?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
In this society, yeah.
Yeah.
No attention.
Honestly,
And this
I
one-
Koya, be honest. Koya, in this society, yeah.
Honestly,
Attention.
I don't know. I got a nigga
Love. That's the thing.
some
All of
racks
this
in my
is wrong.
account.
That's
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
no,
Keep it real,
to what
Koya.
extent?
Yeah.
I decided I want to be
To
with
what
this nigga.
extent?
Put the
Yeah,
money in the
put the
account.
money in the account. Nigga,
Yeah.
dump it off. That's what I'm trying to get
Nah,
at.
I want to give you the world.
If my
You're
kids
mine.
are set,
You're
everything
all
listen,
set.
what I'm trying to get at to
I
you
want
is-
everything financially, financial freedom, but you are mine.
It's a giant
Yeah.
turn.
Oh,
I
yeah,
get what
no,
you're saying.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, no.
scary.
If I have to give up my freedom, my free will, my everything,
Like, you have to be
myself,
home at 9
No,
o'clock.
no.
Do not
Listen,
go out.
here we go right here. Here we go right here.
No,
Listen,
she's friends.
that doesn't even sound right. That's not reality.
No,
Nobody
no,
can't take
no.
your free will, your soul. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah,
Now we trying to say. Now, if the
So
man
that's
says
what just shows
no, if the
a
man
little
says that
set
you're
of money
his,
and just
dump what
Did you
owning
ask
me.
him what he meant by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that? You didn't
What
ask
do
him
you
that. What do you
mean by
mean
that?
by
Yeah,
that?
elaborate.
Elaborate. Are you gonna take care of me? Like,
My
like
thought process
what?
from that when he was telling me he's like,
She fucked up the
"Lick your
bag?
rod,
Oh
lick
shit.
your
Yo, Sam,
rod,
did she fuck up the bag?
live here, but you are my property kind of shit. That's just I've never.
It's
heard
not
of
about
anything
property.
like
See, you're thinking of some property shit, and we're thinking you said a millionaire, right? A millionaire can buy certain things, right? Like he can buy certain things. He got a certain amount of money.
No, but listen, did you hear what he said?
What?
If you move in with me, all that extra shit, yeah, you mine too. Like, what's up, bro?
Exactly.
I had a nigga like that.
Think about it, right? Yes, he's right though. All right, if you're in a relationship, right? If you're in a relationship and a man says y'all together, right? You're me. You're mine. You're mine. You're my girl.
You're my joint. Like I'm very
Time out, man. Yes or no? Time out. It's a yes or no question. If I'm dating a woman, right? She's my woman.
You have to say if you're dating someone who's into you.
You trying to tell me that slogan is not a slogan? That you're my girl, you're mine.
That's not something that's
That's not a slogan?
on a first date when you're trying to buy
Okay,
someone
it's a first date. We're talking about a millionaire though. First date millionaire.
Okay, so in a situation where you think it's a
Dick Little. What y'all talking about over there? See, I gotta bring it out to the public, man.
say it.
You over here talking about
We're talking about turn-offs.
what's another turnoff? Talk about it. You gotta.
Alright. So there was this dude, right? He tried to pull that with me, like, yo, you moving with me, you don't gotta worry about nothing, yada yada yada. But he was snappy with me, very snappy. And
Don't worry, but it's a story. Listen to the
Miami
story.
Yeah. Okay. So he's very like he got it. And I'm looking at him like, I'm not poor. I don't need you. You know? But he was very snappy and like he had a little dick. He wasn't nothing. He wasn't nothing. How you snappy?
So that's a turn off.
How you snappy?
Oh,
How you snappy
shit.
with a little dick?
Oh, fellas, y'all hear that? Yo, y'all hear that?
What are you doing?
So they can't be snappy with the little snappy.
With the little snap.
With the littles. You got the littles trying to act big.
Oh shit! Y'all hear that's another turn off. Any more turn offs, folks?
That's for the ladies to have.
Yo, we have any more turn
Normal
offs?
shit like bad hygiene.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Hygiene
But
is
that's
a big thing.
mandatory though. Hygiene should be
My
having.
dad always told me, if you talking to a nigga and not once he said, yo, babe, I'm about to go take a shower. He was like, that's a red flag.
Yeah,
Not
you
once.
don't hear-
You never hear that nigga talk about,
Yeah,
I
you don't
just
hear
got out the
shower.
shower.
You hear shower a few times.
Yeah, I think about that shit till this day. Like, damn, yo, I never heard you talk about, I just got out the shower.
Yo, it be common sense. It be common sense, but
Now, but a lot of people don't got common sense.
But guys don't understand.
Right.
Women love clean men. Like they love clean men. They love the smell. They love the good smell because it's a flower. Like it's like a
That's
flower.
something
You know what I mean?
that
Like
you
a
have to
flower.
learn.
You know, women are attracted to flower with the fragrance
Same
and all
thing.
that. You know,
And
it's the
men
same
too.
thing.
Men
what I
love
mean?
women that smell
Yes, we
Right.
do. We're
and
attracted to that
are,
big
and
time.
that are, womanly.
If you
Yeah.
smell like water, if you smell like
Yes.
fresh water, man, you know what I mean?
Like I
We
love
in
being
there.
a woman, you know?
I'm not-
I love to smell good. I love to
Yeah, I
dress
wouldn't
nice.
change that.
I love
I
being
wouldn't-
I
my
wouldn't
hair
change sex
done.
either.
I love
So
to
you know
do
we're on the same
something,
page.
you know? It's a part of being a woman.
I don't want to be.
And
I
I
would
love
never
it.
ever
We love
ever
it.
be one.
Another turn off for the guys is a ghetto girl, bro. That
What do you mean by ghetto?
like she just talks mad ratchet.
Y'all hear about that, man? Y'all
You know-
ratchet chicks, man. They
you
talking
know
about y'all
how
ratchet
to
ass
move
chicks.
like
Yeah, I know I like them. So what?
I
I'm
know,
learning.
like,
Though. At least I'm
so
learning
what?
to stay away from them. At least I'm learning to stay away from. I do like them. I do like them. I'm a
No,
little
you like
ratchet.
them little
I'm a little ratchet myself. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. You know,
I don't like
can't be
a
too
woman that every
judgmental.
minute comes out of her mouth. She's cursing.
You know what I mean? I am what I am.
I mean, for New Yorkers, that's like a...
I'm a hood dude. I'm a hood dude by heart.
I want someone who's okay with
It's about like yes, be able to keep up with me, but I want you to be, to be better, not be better than me, but
I have to learn from
teach me
you.
to be better. Yeah.
A woman should
I
always look for that in a man. What she just said.
Yeah.
A man that can better
Teach
her
me,
and
or
teach
teach
me
me
at the
things.
same
Same thing with a
time.
man, though. If I don't like
Exactly.
I don't like a man that don't think he can't learn from me. Or even a parent. You as a parent can learn from your child.
Exactly. Yes.
Humble
that's a fact.
yourself.
Humble yourself.
Humble yourself.
That's a
Another
fact.
turn off.
That's a fact.
When you go to, you meet a girl and you go to a household, and the household is so messy.
Girl or God?
Girl, it doesn't matter.
Girl
Both.
or God, mess.
But especially for a girl.
I'm talking
Especially for a girl.
Oh,
as a man for a
Especially
woman.
for a girl. She got a dirty house. That shit is fucked up. I don't care what anybody
Some
says.
girls, they be jacking it.
A dirty house is fucked up for a woman.
Yeah, I see a girl, her house is dirty. I can't fuck with her.
I even do that when I talk to my brothers. I'm like, yo,
That's jacking.
I'm like, yo, after you fucking go, do you change your seat? Because that's something that you should do.
I know,
Exactly.
but a
It's
clean
true.
nigga would do.
You
A
fuck
clean
a
nigga
girl,
don't do that.
clean your sheets. I talk to my brothers about that. Yo, make sure you clean your sheets.
That's what I'm
You change your
saying.
sheets after.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty.
Because you don't want her to see that when she comes,
she
your
really
room
fucking
still
with that.
oh man.
Your room smell like the next year.
Ah.
You sleeping in the juices. You out
Sleeping
here-
on the juices. What you know about juices? Oh gosh.
Sleeping in the juices.
Ew.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Ralph the
Oh,
Mouth Live,
gosh.
man. Ralph the Mouth Live.
Sleeping in
Battle of the
juices.
sexes, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. We going on 2 hours right now, man. 2 hours of talking, and we gonna keep talking, and we gonna keep going. Yo, subscribe, share, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm about to keep going on this. I'm telling
What's
y'all.
another turn off?
What is the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh, I have one.
No, the worst date.
I
Even
have
if it
one.
was like a catfish or something. What's
No. The
Bless
worst
you.
date I ever had, this dude, right? He DM'd me on Instagram. Samantha told me, yo,
Wait.
you're not gonna
On
like him.
DM, he DM'd you.
He DM'd me. Sam was like, yo, you're not gonna like him.
Which one is this?
Some nigga from Harlem. But I gave it, I was just like, let me just
No,
give
it's not.
people chances because I never give anybody a chance. I'm like, let me just open myself up. Boom. Now she looked at the page, she knew it was up. Samantha was right. So then I told you about this, Dad. I pull up.
Friend knows.
He was like, yo, I'm gonna take you out for tacos. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, I like tacos.
Oh shit, not the taco. Taco Tuesdays.
So I wasn't gonna go. I was about to cancel on him. He was like, really don't cancel, blah blah blah. So I pull up with my friend.
Smart move.
I pull up with my friend or whatever, and he's like, okay. He's like, we're gonna go to this spot that I always go to. We have tacos. We go to the spot. For some reason that day, the spot was charging everybody to get in. He was like, oh no. He was like, oh no. I never pay to get in. We ain't going there. We ain't going there. Mind you, I pull up with my
How much it
friend.
cost to get in?
I think it was like $5 or $10.
Oh!
He was like, yeah, but I gotta pay for you. I gotta pay for your friend. I gotta pay for me. He's like, I gotta pay for us. He's like, oh no. And then on top of that, the food. Yes. So he was like, all right. He's like, let's go to the liquor store. So we go to the liquor store. He gets like wine or some shit. He's like, all right, we'll go to the hookah spot.
You give a
So
shot.
we go to the hookah spot. He gets the hookah.
Damn, Devin.
She's like, no food. So I didn't get no food. I'm on an empty stomach.
So he never fed you?
He never fed me.
But you want to give you liquor.
Liquor and hookah.
Try.
So now
You
we're
want some
smoking
cheap
the
pussy.
hookah. So now we're on the hookah, right? My mind before I even hung out with the dude, the reason why I tried to flop on him was because I told him, because I was like, damn, I don't want to go all the way to Harlem. I was like, my car is in the shop. And then he was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, not really with it. You know what I mean? Like, but after the event, he was like, oh, okay, you can stay in my house. I got a car. I can bring you home in the morning. I was like, what? I was like, what? So when I told you I didn't have a way to you for the taco date, you was silent. Like, oh, okay, maybe next time. But then now that I'm here, you like, oh, well, I got a car. It ain't nothing.
Now.
Ain't nothing serious. You can stay in my house.
Oh wow. Nice guy.
Very
We need
nice
more
guy.
nice guys.
Yo,
Very
and
nice guy.
after that, I kept dubbing him. He kept, what are you doing me? And I kept not answering. What are you doing?
Once you see the what are you
What are you
doing
doing?
means, those
What
are
you
not.
doing?
Those are not.
That's a turn
Fly.
off. Oh, what are you doing,
Yeah,
ass
what are you
nigga?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing is not a good way.
Not talking to you. That's what I'm not doing.
Oh.
What are you doing? Yo, what are you doing?
Yo, read a comment, man. Anybody got a comment y'all can read on? Talk to me.
Yeah. Any suggestions? Any requests? Anything?
I got a lot of comments.
What happened?
You got a lot of kindness.
What they talking about? What they saying?
Yo.
Any questions or anything? Now is the time. You guys can ask me.
Another thing we need to talk
Fire
about.
away.
No callers,
There's so
no
many people
callers.
here, yeah.
We ain't give no numbers for the calling.
Another thing
Oh,
we need
you
to
know
talk
the
about. Black men and their exotic women.
Oh, we didn't
Oh
talk
my
about that.
What's exotic woman? What is that? What's exotic
so-
woman?
See,
The
no, you
mixed
can't say
looking-
that with someone who's semi, like, not really exotic, but
All of us.
What's
are
an exotic
Oh,
woman?
I'm googling the definition of exotic right now.
We're
for
not
those who
from
don't
here.
know.
We're all exotic.
No.
Like a stripper?
no.
Okay.
Like a plastic chick?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Not from
All
here.
right, guys. Exotic. Originating in or characteristic of a distant foreign country. Okay? From a foreign country.
We're all exotic, like I said.
Okay?
So
So what was wrong with
somebody
50
else
Cent?
wears
So when
hot.
50 Cent said
So
she's
a
exotic,
Frenchie
so he wasn't
American-
wrong.
No, what was wrong in the interview, 50 Cent said
That's what I'm
that
saying.
black women are upset.
They do.
Upset. He said that black women are upset
Yes.
when he gets an exotic woman.
And that's
He's
a
like,
fact.
Oh, he's like, it's something I never seen every day.
Exactly.
Okay, time out. Is
I
that
have
not
a
a fact?
question.
That is
I
a
have
fact.
question.
Black women get mad at black men for dating outside their culture. Facts. It goes for any. It's just a fact. They get upset.
So a black guy can't
That's it.
date
But
a
I
Spanish
want to
woman?
know.
If she does,
As a
a black
light-skinned
woman gets mad.
Like a Dominican or
A black woman gets mad if he does.
Let her talk.
I'm Salvadorian and I'm Puerto Rican. People look at me for my facial features that I've been called. You look exotic. I'm like, okay, bro, whatever. For you, be honest. You're my best friend, Koya. You know I will accept you. I would.
Yeah. Okay.
We would do. Yeah. How would you feel of someone that you had interest in that I didn't know of yet, taking attention to me beyond you? Did you feel some type of way because of that I'm light skinned?
No. In the past, yes, but now I am very comfortable in my skin tone. Before, I feel like it's an insecurity thing. Before, I was very insecure about my skin tone. I used to want to be lighter. I used to, you know what I mean? Like, I used to feel some type of way. And recently,
my best friend is gorgeous and black and crystallized body. Her ass is bad.
Yeah.
Let's say she's gorgeous, a gorgeous black woman.
Yeah.
Say it.
And recently, I had an incident. I was walking with Nashika. She's a light skin. She's Haitian like me, but she's light skinned. She looks kind of Spanish, you know? I was walking with her, and these guys were like catcalling, you know, in the city, catcalling. And we both kept walking, and the dude said something about something. That's why dark skin. So Nashika gets upset, and I'm sitting there like, listen, y'all niggas is on the fight.
I know.
Like, I'm so unbothered, and I feel like black women get upset sometimes, and it has to do with that insecurity of not feeling secure with themselves.
Exactly.
What kind of guys are saying that?
They were black. They were black. They were black. And I get why black women get upset. But if you love yourself, you
You
won't
shouldn't worry about it.
be upset. You won't
Exactly.
be worried about it. 'Cause
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I used to be like, yo, look at them.
Yeah, because you have
Da-da-da-da.
people that look like the friend that's next to you in your family.
It took
You
this
have
year
these
is the
people
first
in your
year that I've
family.
actually been very extremely
Related
comfortable.
to
with
dark
myself.
And that's hard to tell.
In my family,
And that was hard to tell with you. You know that?
But this year,
Because the way, even from high school, the way you carried yourself, the way you dress, it's hard to tell that you was
but
not
I carried
confident.
myself a certain way
But you
because I didn't want to be judged. I was always trying to not be that mad black girl. I was
Yeah,
always
but you
trying to
was
not
always
be
different.
that ghetto black girl. I was always
Yeah.
trying to prove myself.
Okay.
Now I don't feel the need to prove myself.
Okay.
But growing up, I always tried to prove myself.
Okay, is she on there?
There was a point where I was like only hanging out with white people because
Yeah,
I
that was
felt,
right.
you know what
That
I
was
mean?
right, yeah.
And now I'm like, you know, or I used to look at like white guys like, oh yeah, like I had like a security for them, like a superiority, like, oh, you know? And now I'm like, nah, like,
Now you good.
you know? But
Comfortable in
there
your
was
skin.
a point, you could even ask Samantha, where I only looked at white men. Or I
That-
only looked at a certain type of man. You had to have a certain type of job. You had to have a certain type of this. And yeah, I still do it now. but I'm more secure in myself to know that I'm okay. That it doesn't matter about you. It matters about me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And it's this year. It's this year that I reached that point. Because last year I was talking to white guys.
That's growth. That's growth. That's a great. That's a great time to learn. Yo, it's a great time to learn. Great time to earn.
Can I add something or not?
Yes.
It's your turn, baby.
Yo, so we've been wanting to.
Your big ass mouth.
Thank you. As far as the obviously when we say exotic women, we're talking about women that are lighter skin. And
That's not true.
No, I don't
That's
talk
not
well,
true.
I am.
Okay.
When
Say you.
I think
Even
exotic,
for me, when
I think exotic, I'm thinking
A mixed chick.
Women, a mixed chick, either Filipino or
Exotic can be African too.
can be mixed with race, can be mixed with black. Can be mixed black.
Exotic
But they're
can
like
be
lighter,
African.
nicer hair, fine hair, long hair, lighter skin.
Did you know that exotic is African too, like the African women?
Absolutely.
Okay, but we're going off.
I'm not talking.
But you're, but, yeah,
about.
Now,
only,
for me,
but you gotta keep it where it's at. You can't
Yo,
say
for me,
that
no matter
exotic.
what I thought
I
was
gave you guys the
exotic
definition of
was more
exotic.
like the
different
Latin
Yes,
African
race.
yes,
country.
African women are known as being exotic. Yes, that's an exotic look. An African woman with an exotic look.
I'm sorry.
The African woman.
Yeah, what you said is absolutely true.
I don't have an issue with everybody having a preference of what they typically go for or what they like or whatever. What I have an issue with is when you badmouth black women and when you say, "Oh, black
why I
women
don't
always
do
have an attitude."
That's why I don't say
They're
black
too.
girls.
That's stupid. That's whack.
They're too.
That's
They're
what's
too
dope about black
aggressive.
Yo,
Or they always
The
got
aggression of black women is what's dope. That's what's dope about it.
It's always something.
you know what's so
have to
fucked
put
up?
us down.
You're
just
right.
for picking
That's
your
weak black men,
preference.
though,
No,
to be
you're right.
honest.
You know what?
That's weak black men.
Once a
You
black
can
man
like
like
who you
that,
wanna like, but you gotta put us
Yeah, that's
down.
weak
Yo,
black
let me
men that
Leave
do
us
that.
out of it.
Weak ass black men that do that. Weak ass
once a
niggas.
black man meet a woman that's proper and this, that, therefore, he calls her crossover. He calls her this, that,
Oh, you
because
talk
she's
white.
proper.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
That
know
goes
what I mean?
both ways.
In high
That goes
school,
both
they used
ways.
to call me Oreo.
Yeah.
That was the nickname.
Yeah.
I used to make fun of you, to be honest. Remember that? I used to call you a Valley girl.
You talk like a
My
bad
dad used to be like, "Oh my god,
Oh my God,
you talk
fucking
like
Valley
this,
girl."
Valley,
Even
Because
I have
you
to
speak proper.
remember Susan
Because you
saying,
speak
Valley girl,
proper.
Valley girl.
So yo, listen. As for like a black man, black woman,
Yeah.
as long as like you're proper, they're against you. Man. It's like you can't win in this society. It's like
As a black woman, you saying?
black woman, black man.
man.
Just for
We're
you,
both going through the same struggle.
I agree.
just for you talking with common sense is that therefore, oh, you're a nerd. Oh, you're a crossover. Oh, you're Uncle Tom. This, that, therefore.
Like, there's no wins for us.
Meanwhile, you 100% black. You fuck with your black
There's
people
no wins for us.
100%. But once you like, your mind is there, like you trying to, you know what I mean, be proper, show the black man this is the way you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
They go against you.
They do.
So we're in a battle with the white man and
Each
our
other.
people at the same time.
That's terrible.
We're in two fucking battles.
Oh my God.
What you
That
about to say?
is,
I feel like
yo, it's so crazy because it's like, and that was the intention,
Right.
you know, they wanted to divide us, you know, when it comes
They
to
did a
color.
great job at it now.
Because
When it comes to
we still
color,
going
when it
through
comes to different islands and ethnicities and the
Yeah.
background, they wanted to divide us. That's what they wanted to do.
But they did it.
You know what I mean? Some of you guys would drop off at this island. Some of you guys would drop off this island, that island. And then, you know what I mean?
Weird. I'm just saying, out of like a faintly youthful memory that I had of when I was growing up in the Bronx, my family owned like a strip of just everything, like the stores and this and that. Like there was a division where it was respected though, like with each hood at least, or something along the lines. And now just like a commodity of just attacking with any kind of division that you can fucking think of. Like back then, at least there was some sort of like a respect, and now just a racial.
But
like
but who's teaching us?
who is teaching us?
Think
Who
about
taught
that.
you guys?
The
The
same
pressure.
person that taught you. There's nothing changed.
I
The
don't
teachers
know.
never
Like,
change.
Pressure, man.
The teachers never change, y'all. They never change. For 100 years, they never changed. The teachers, 120 years, never
I feel
changed.
like it
We're all being
different
taught by the
form.
same thing. And like, if you're
Different
being,
entities.
if you're being taught the same thing and it's not and with a different culture, it always messes up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like we're under somebody else. Think about that.
And this is why.
But your culture's supposed to keep you grounded from all
fuck
that
the
bullshit,
voting.
though.
We
I'm
need
asking
to
you
have.
that if he votes.
No, he doesn't. But what we need to do is we need to have our own schools.
Thank you.
And I say this because
Schools,
growing
hospitals,
up
everything.
in high school, I always had good grades. Only reason why I only had good grades was our school was doing so bad they were just passing me. I never studied. I never did anything. I was just a good kid who played sports. Okay? The Jews from fucking Brooklyn, from fucking Rockland, came and voted our sports out to the point where my senior year, we had to merge with another high school because we didn't have the funds. Okay? I got into college and had a hard time because I thought I was so smart and I didn't have to do this. And I came with the same teachings that I had in high school. I came to college and it was difficult. Okay? Okay? They didn't prepare us.
Exactly.
They didn't care about us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We need our own school so we can teach our kids.
Facts.
You know, so
Yeah,
we know
because-
what they're eating.
That's
Look
fact.
at what we get at lunch.
Exactly.
Look what we get at lunch.
Trash.
The gym and stuff like that. We can incorporate things that will help us, like meditation classes and things like that, like things that we really need.
So instead of creating a new one, why don't you just join the board of the one that they
No,
already have? in the
no,
beginning?
we need our own schools.
No.
Real black history. Learn real
no,
black history because
no.
if you don't
Use
know
your
your
own,
past,
bro.
you don't have a future.
Use
Yeah.
your
Can
own,
that be
bro.
like in every aspect of school though? Why does it have to be our
Okay, because the Jews have
Because
their
they
own
do
school,
what everybody else do, why we can't do it?
Everybody's different.
The
though.
Asians
It
have
doesn't
their
matter.
own
Everybody got their own
and
school.
the Indians have their own school. And guess what?
Why can't we
If
have
you
our own
wanna
school?
come, if us black people want to come, they'll let us come. But they have their own thing where they
They have their own
teach,
thing.
where they teach and where they learn. So you have your own thing. I'm not saying exclude everybody, but I'm saying we need
Oh,
our own so no one can take from us.
exactly.
That's it. Just have your own so no one. So you're
We
not
don't have our
asking
own.
anybody. We don't have anything.
Shit.
There's Greek village. There's fucking every
Yeah.
culture
What
has
you're
its
missing
own.
at home, they'll give to you in that school.
Exactly.
What you're missing
Black
at home, they're
therapists
gonna give to
that
you in that
feel
school.
for you.
Exactly.
Literally
love
on
it that you've been
Facebook, they
looking
caught
for,
somebody
you
in
have.
East Ramapo School District talking. Yo, on Facebook, somebody that teaches our students was talking about the whole
Blacks.
all lives matters and all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
A teacher. This is teaching us.
Mm.
This is what's teaching us. We need people who care about us. We need feeling. We need like even little things with like the whole black men and like having to be strong and vulnerability. We need to learn that. Like, and I feel like that comes like I feel like for us to be good as a whole in the future, we need to start with the children.
Exactly.
Because
You're
it's
right.
easy to teach a kid, but to teach an adult, it's a little more difficult.
That's right.
Start with the youth.
We need our own school,
Yeah,
own hospital, own everything.
I said back in the day, this is what you
Everything.
said, Koya? The community used to
Look
raise
up the
the
race of-
children.
Look
And
up
the
the rate
community
of black
was
women
the
having
police
issues with
department,
having
was
babies.
the fire department, was the police
The after-school
department. It
teacher.
was everything. You
You
know
know
what
how
I'm
many
saying?
black
So
kids
we need,
look-
yo, instead of us, you know what happened to us? Yo, we get money, we be like, yo, I want to move to a white neighborhood. Instead of us black people caring for our neighborhoods, caring, growing our garden, cutting our grass, making the house look nice, instead of making the house look like a fucking ghetto and don't give a fuck about it, that's the problem.
Yeah.
People don't give a fuck what it, they don't
They don't
care.
care.
They don't cater to where they live at.
All the community.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah,
there's
why-
no
listen,
unity.
Why would
No
I get
unity.
money and move to a white neighborhood? Now when I'm driving my car to this white neighborhood, a cop is behind me thinking that I shouldn't be here.
So you could complain about white people all the time, but it starts with us.
Make your
We
community,
need to be one.
make your community popping.
We need
So
to
you
be
don't
one.
go live in a white
Stop
neighborhood.
complaining about the white people.
The white man.
Yeah, all that
Us
crying ain't
together.
doing nothing. All that
Us
whining and
together
crying ain't
as
doing nothing.
one.
We've been whining and crying for years, centuries.
I can't understand anything of what you guys go through. Like this is for me, educational wise. I'm a light skinned woman.
You know why?
I've only been.
That doesn't mean that.
It doesn't matter. You
Yes,
can
But I
understand.
want to know from you guys.
Listen,
Let her
let
talk.
her finish.
Let her finish.
Let us finish.
Listen, right? Now I'm saying I don't see, right? because of your complexion, it doesn't matter. You don't go through it. You could be with a brother,
No, I've
and you
been
can have
through
a
it.
kid
I've
with
been
a
through it on
brother.
both sides.
No,
I've
listen,
been
listen.
through a black family having a problem
Listen,
with their son dating.
You don't know your
a
destiny right
light-skinned
now.
woman.
You don't know destiny right now. You could be with a black man tomorrow, have a kid with a black man, he get pulled over with a cop, and boom, he gets killed. You going through it. As your complexion, you going through it. Yo, listen, so you see, you don't see
Like
here.
I said,
Go to California.
most of my family, I'm considered one of the
I
most
understand that.
light-skinned
Yeah.
of my complexion.
Because
But-
where you at?
But what I want to say is that someone who doesn't understand.
Listen, right? If you go to California,
I'm pretty sure you
and
have
go-
your privileges, though.
I know.
I'm pretty sure you have your privileges
You
from
go,
your
you go
complexion.
No, I
to the border.
definitely.
No, but you understand.
You have your
Wait,
privileges.
what were you asking? Can we get to what were you asking?
She said she couldn't understand the things that we go through. But where
But
she's
no,
at,
She
right?
didn't finish.
That's not
She
what,
didn't.
no,
That's
I
not
didn't
what she's
finish.
saying.
She
But
didn't finish.
education wise,
Education wise, Ramapo and Spring Valley were the only black schools, 90% black schools in Rockland County.
yeah,
and
but
we-
I first came from the Bronx.
I know,
was
I'm saying.
in the Ramapo
This is an example.
So you went
We
through
But I
didn't
didn't-
have
I
the
didn't
same
finish-
education system
Yeah, I
as
understand.
any
I was
other
a part of it.
any other school.
I was a part of it. I was there.
What school did you go to?
What school did you go to in the Bronx?
In the Bronx, I can't even tell you. It was all his like Catholic. I went to a Catholic
So you went to
Okay,
private
okay.
school.
private school for 2 seconds, and then I moved to Spring Valley.
Oh,
So I went to fucking
She moved a
both
lot.
intermediates before 5th grade. Which is what the first one.
So you went through it because all
I've
the kids
been
went
through
through
it.
it.
I've been through every phase of different.
No, the
kind
reason
of
why
titles.
you didn't realize you didn't go through it is you didn't get. Rockland County is one of the second richest counties. So
Yeah,
all,
no, Rockland
all the
County,
shit that
the only time that
all those counties got, you're supposed to get.
no,
so you
I
didn't.
didn't get it.
You didn't get it.
Spring Valley, when I came over here, was what 1990 fucking what 6, 7,
Yeah.
something like that. I was here when it was predominantly black and semi-Hispanic.
Around that
So
time,
fucking
Spring
Jewish
Valley
state.
wasn't mostly
Yeah.
black.
It was
Spring
never
Valley
really.
was actually it wasn't mostly black.
Yeah,
It
never.
just now got
where I
mostly
was
black.
But you missing out that the Hispanics.
Grandma talks about it all the time.
Maybe
Our
they
neighborhood
have a
was
lot of
predominantly white.
Hispanic people that
So
have been
Spring Valley
through
just got
some
mostly black.
kind of
No, no, no.
ridicule.
This is where I was. This is my question for you having more knowledgeability of what I would have. But let's say for me as a light-skinned person, and I want my child to go to your school district, how would you want to perceive as like a predominantly like not only black, but like our history derives from fucking Egyptian, like people of
Egyptians are
melanin,
black.
of
They're black.
and that's what I'm saying. Like,
It-
how are you gonna
No,
go about,
it's just
what
saying
is it?
it's just saying that they
We
don't
need to-
care
Not
about
just
us.
We need to learn
Listen,
about us,
Listen,
though.
Crystal,
but
let me
it's
finish.
not just
Crystal, we need to learn about us.
the Americanized
it's
way
saying
of
that-
everyone being enslaved.
But
It comes so far beyond
But you
that.
gotta understand. But there comes to a point in time that we
It's
need to learn
not
about
that.
us. But you need. There
But
comes
if
to a
you're
point in.
trying to give knowledge towards other people.
They
not
have no
only
No,
history.
we don't listen. We're
What
coming
I'm
to as a
saying,
black man. I'm
Of
gonna
course,
talk.
they're gonna learn all
I'm gonna
history.
talk right now
how
as a black
are
man.
you going
I'm gonna go on a rant.
be
As a black man,
educational?
we need to learn about us. We keep learning. That's what the word is written.
Do you understand
History.
where you are?
The word is written.
Do
His
you understand
story.
where you come from? What are you?
Like
Because
Well,
only
no,
how
that's the
did
question.
you- how did you learn
They
history?
have rewrote it so many times.
The only thing I know in history was
False.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't even know.
false.
And
No,
I
exactly.
thought growing up that Malcolm X was a bad man.
exactly,
False.
exactly.
I thought he was a bad. I was like,
Thank you.
I remember saying, no,
False.
I don't want to be Malcolm X.
Thank
I
you.
remember saying,
Exactly.
I didn't know
Me
what he
too.
was
I was
teaching.
the same way.
I didn't know what he
I didn't know
was
Malcolm
teaching.
X was the bomb. In high school, I did not know Malcolm X was
I
the
knew
bomb.
that Martin Luther King
In high
was
school, I
good
didn't even know
and
being
Malcolm
Haitian
X
was the bomb.
Right.
If I knew my
Why
Haitian
are you-
history, I would have knew a long time ago. I'm the bomb. I was. Yo, I used to hate being Haitian.
You know,
we used to
first
get
of all,
made fun of for being
I
Haitian.
got
My
mad,
Haitian
made
friends
fun of
hated
it,
me.
and I hated it. I represented it. I fought it, but I hated it. I wanted to be Black American. I want to be Black American. and I acted like
Now
them.
that you know
I hung out
history,
with them,
you
and I
know
did
that
everything
Haitians
about them.
gave a lot of people
I
their
dissed
independence.
Haitians. I disrespected Haitians. Everything about Haitian. And then I found out my Haitian. I'm like, damn, I'm dope.
No.
I'm like, oh shit, you dope.
Yeah, we gonna do it. We gonna no.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm dope.
Right off the boat.
I'm like, you Haitian.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come on, man.
So
If we had our own schools and learned our Black history, I would have known that I was dope since a young age, and I wouldn't have been mad, or the Black American would have been mad at me for being Haitian, knowing that we were the first Black independence, and we could rep each other.
You still recording? You guys are
Nah, we're not. We going, baby. Bugging. Off the mouth,
They
loud.
were the ones
or
who've
even
been.
if there was Black schools, I feel like Black people
Who've been,
get straight Black
into war
down.
with first.
Facts. Those
They
are
really
all
get
facts.
made fun of.
That's facts. Because think about it, you're gonna have a Black woman teacher that's gonna teach that Black boy in school how to treat that Black girl in school. In school, she's gonna say, like, yo, stop. Don't treat her like that. Don't fight her. No, you're supposed to protect her. That Black woman in school, she's gonna be a mother. She has a mother's nature anyway. A Black woman is the best mother on the planet. The white man taught you that because he always made he gave his kids to the Black slave to breastfeed, take care of him, raise and everything. Because she couldn't do it. The white woman couldn't raise her own child. She had to give it to the Black woman. That's a fact. It's in the history books. They told you what they did to you. They told you what they did. We used the Black woman, we used her breast milk because she had the best breast milk. We made the baby suck on it. It's facts. The white woman, the slave used to breast milk the babies. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because the Black woman had the best breast milk. She's the strongest. She's the strongest, yes.
With the DNA shit?
Yo, get a refill, please.
There's
Go
a
ahead.
lot to kill us.
Tell me.
Ain't nothing to drink?
There's
Find
dark.
something.
There's
Look.
dark.
Okay, find something.
You gonna mix?
A little bit. Light it up.
Who would take that DNA test where it tells you what your origins are? and shit?
I would take that DNA test. Why not?
It freaks me out.
I don't want to. I don't
It
know.
freaks me
no,
out.
See, Corey said she would never do it.
I've never done it myself. I've never done it myself.
I did it. I've done it.
He said he did it. I
I've done it
My
myself.
boy did it.
All I know is Haitian, Cuban, and then my mom Black American. Call it a day.
Yeah, I'm fine with Salvadoran and Puerto Rican.
And maybe
I'm
the
like, he's telling
Syrian.
me, like, I know
Yeah, we're
where
Syrian. We got
he's
Syrian,
from,
huh?
like,
I know we
everywhere.
do, but
It's a German, like,
Other than
somewhat,
that,
You know what's sad too?
shit,
I know African people that know their fucking great.
yo, I'm telling you, my friend from
Never been
London,
enslaved.
They sold us out, though.
Kamala was
Yeah.
like,
They
I
sold
heard in
us out.
America, people don't know where they're from. She was literally like confused because like everybody in London, they're like, oh, I'm from here, I'm from here. She's like, I heard in America.
Don't forget we
people
got
don't know
sold out a little
I'm
bit.
like, yeah, Black Americans.
You got to add that in. We got sold out a little bit.
West African,
Huh?
West African, Nigeria,
Okay, folks.
Senegal.
We in the world.
Spain.
Ralph the Mouth is out of here.
Senegalese.
That is it? That doesn't look like it.
Let me see.
Senegal. Senegal.
Sierra Leone.
What? That's not how you say that.
Senegakian, Guinean,
Yo, say bye.
Sierra Leone,
Everybody.
Ghanaian.
All right, yo, guys.
Yo, we about to shut it down.
Oh, yeah.
Tune in, subscribe, and share.
Tune in, subscribe. I know I messed up the first time I said bye, but I had to come back.
Congolese.
You know what I mean? But we out of here, man.
Wait, what
Drinking too much.
Congolese.
Thank you for subscribing.
What fight is that?
Damn, you low key make me want to do it.